think they're big enough to like hold people. I thought it was just like a little cart, like in Mulan 2, like where
implying any of us have seen.
Okay, what's the point of having carts if they can't sleep in them?
Okay, I was gonna
If they're
say
a
here's the
gypsy
thing.
band.
Okay, what's the point
I was gonna say
of
here's the
having
thing,
carts if they can't
dude.
sleep in
You
them?
say it as if any of us watched Mulan 2 more than once when we were over the age of like 7.
got a kicking soundtrack.
I mean, it was alright. Yeah, the soundtrack was okay, but.
Are you referring to him or to my stream?
What? No, I'm talking about the.
I meant Mar.
What?
Oh, we're talking about Mulan too.
Talking about
how
Mulan
the
2.
one redeeming quality it had was that the soundtrack was okay.
I've never seen Mulan 2.
Don't
I
bother.
didn't know that there was a Mulan 2.
I liked Aladdin too. Though.
I envy your blissful ignorance.
Here's the thing: Aladdin 2 was okay because it was
Dungeons and Dragons.
Aladdin 2 was terrible. Aladdin 3 was the good shit.
Yes, that was the good straight. That was the good
one with the
Disney
father,
sequel.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's one I watched then. I don't remember 2.
Oh, okay then. Yeah. No,
Can we all
Return
at
of
least
Jafar had
agree
fun.
that Lion King 2 kicked ass?
Yes.
I never saw it.
You should if you get the chance. It's actually really good.
Yo, how about
really
Lion
good.
King 1.5?
That was decent.
Damn.
Okay, look, Lion King 1.5 was basically Timon and Pumbaa the show, the movie.
Did you know that Pumbaa was the first character to just let one audibly rip on TV?
Really?
That sounds about right.
Like, he was the first character, period, to just knowably and audibly fart on a movie. All other farts have just been implied. Farts did not exist before Pumbaa. He invented them.
To be fair, if you had to tell me one character invented audible farts,
I would not
and you told me it was Pumbaa, I would believe you. Which you just did, and I believe you.
Yeah, like, it's one of those things like, oh, hey, Mason, tell me a thing, and then it's like, I tell you this thing that, like, super, like, could probably be fake, and then it's like, you look it up, and it's like, okay, yeah, that's real.
No, I just believe you.
Yarn was made by Stephen Yarn back in 1840.
Stephen Yarn.
Running was made by Thomas Running back in 1812 when he tried to walk twice at the same time.
Did you know that math was actually invented by Karl Math back in 1772 when he decided, he was like, wait a minute, what year is this?
Yeah.
The first person to discover cow milk was drinkable was very, very thirsty.
The first person to discover what being an adult was Andrew J. Adult back in 1612 when he realized that his entire body hurt, but he still had to go out and do stuff.
Did you know that the moon was actually discovered by Thomas J. Moon back in 1962?
No, that's false. It was actually by Jeremy Luna back in 1810. When he accidentally lost a piece of cheese, and he looked up and he's like, "Oh shit, there it is."
Anyway, Dungeons and Dragons.
Let's play
Dungeon, Jeremy.
instead of talking about all these inventions.
What was it here? Orphan, do you want to just say something over in the Arcana chat? Just say, "Hey, we're streaming D&D if you want to watch." Five young adults just try to play D&D, but fail miserably because they keep getting sidetracked talking about literally anything that's not D&D.
They get sidetracked talking about memes.
We're just a bunch of meme lords that occasionally play tabletop games.
Yeah.
And we're not just memeing. Okay, so
Probably post it on the Twitterverse.
Yeah, if you want to, go for it. Alright, let me just put the...
You guys want to see the character I made for the session that's going to be happening on Tuesdays for me now?
Sure.
Sure.
I've already seen it, but I'll see it again.
Hacker.
Now he just posts it in other things
Man,
first.
that's a Teeth Boy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Did someone say Teeth Boy?
Yo, guess how much his intelligence is?
2.
You're not that far off.
4?
4.
Closer. I rolled a 4.
Wow.
I got a 1, a 1, and a 2.
Hey, you know what?
How
You know what? Just
stupid
take
is
that shit and run with it.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Like, what? Okay, tell me, what class is he?
He's a barbarian.
Okay, that
Not
works.
right,
Okay, no, what you need to do is
Chaotic
retcon that.
neutral.
No, retcon that, make him a sorcerer.
Absolutely not.
Bard. Okay, rogue. You obviously don't need intelligence for that.
He's a barbarian.
What about
You
Mark?
know what you super.
Hey,
you know what you,
my character
you
is
super don't need intelligence to do? Hit things really hard.
You also don't need to have intelligence to cast spells from, like, literally every spellcasting class except wizard. Like, honestly, wizards are the only class that nowadays gets, like, any sort of combat benefit out of intelligence.
I feel like intelligence is honestly the biggest throwaway stat.
Yeah,
really
which is kind of a
is.
shame.
Because, like, here's the thing. The skill checks that you use with intelligence are mostly garbage.
Yeah.
You get absolutely no combat benefit from it. At least in previous editions with the skill point system, it would give you more skill points to play with, but nah.
All right.
3.5 better.
I used to think it was
Alright,
Constitution,
let's-
but then I was like,
But then you're like, wait, that's that one document.
I need my health.
All right. Let's
Health is important when you're getting hit.
Let's do the thing, guys.
Yeah, let's fight.
So, yeah, last time, our heroes went to hang out with a couple of gypsies for about an hour. We got our fortunes read while Mar wound up making more people not like him.
Also, the gnome was traumatized.
Wait, by what?
Oh yeah, by by a dead person that was hanging that to him
Oh,
looked
yeah,
like
that's
him,
right.
but
Oh,
to
yeah, he
everyone
saw his
else
own
looked like
corpse.
just a dude.
Yeah, that's right. You saw your own corpse.
And then it also melted into the ground after he had Fairgar hit it.
I was like, oh, Eddie. As he's just terrified by this fucking corpse.
No, wait. I want to imagine. Okay, for a second, like what was it? Like Eddie's just looking at his own, like, corpse, right? And then Farragar like pulls out his mace and smacks the body. You know, like it looks
It
like
just melts.
Eddie's. No. Right as he smacks, you hear to be continued.
Or alternatively, as soon as he hits the corpse, it just stops with the "we'll be right back."
Yeah, just
Dylan-
starts playing roundabout.
Dylan, when you hit it, when you started like singing that tune, I was like, why? For some reason I thought you were going into John Cena. I was expecting. Dun, 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 dun.
What? No.
I was like, what?
Farragar
No,
out
I'm
of
going
the
with
so-
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure meme of to be continued.
So we went with we already discussed what we did last time, but how about what we were doing? Continuing on our way towards the next town, which I have in my notes, but I haven't scrolled up far enough to read about. Valaki. We're going to Valaki.
Right. Yep. Yes. That is indeed a thing you are doing. So yeah, so let's see. It's still early-ish in the day. Maybe it's getting not quite midday, but
Hey, thanks for the
close to
follow,
that.
Right
man.
around there. We could
Yeah.
tell if we could see the sun.
but you can't.
I'm not allowed to see my son anymore.
Because apparently, like, the fucking lord of this land is allergic to sunlight or some bullshit.
Yeah, it's almost like he's a vampire or some shit.
No, that would
Oh,
be too
no,
edgy,
vampire!
even for this place. There's no way he's a vampire, right?
All right, let's keep on trucking.
But
Yep, you walk past the gallows and the unmarked aside from like just the tombstones, but
the unmarked, except for they're not unmarked, tombstones.
yeah, I realized halfway through I said that. I was like, well, I'm committed now at this point. I already said it.
The marked unmarked tombstones, also known as the tombstones.
Yes.
Alternatively, they're also meant for people who are only named Mark.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of how if you have a humidifier and a dehumidifier in the same room, it's just transmitting water wirelessly.
Okay, that was good.
So help me God, I'm staying in the middle of you fuckers.
Well,
If I
you
have
do
to
realize
crawl
that that's
inside one of you, I will.
that's probably going to have absolutely nothing to do with like
Oh, I know.
appearance in combat.
Yeah.
I am merging with the bard.
Get out.
Because Fairgar's just gonna run to the front and get whacked anyway.
I mean, like, just to make this easier, like, we should just have like a little caravan icon for world map.
I guess I'll get right on it.
Well, I'm not
You
even
know,
like,
Turkish
if you
Dungeon
want to
Caravan?
do that, that would be cool. But
Wait. Right idea.
Right on up that convoy. Da, 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 da.
I'm thinking. I was thinking more. Send me on my way by rusted route.
So you could just use one of these.
Can
Actually, put a circle around it. Can we have it be a motorcycle?
Oh no!
have it be the car from Final Fantasy 15.
Oh no! Whip.
But then, like, make it so that it's like the one that you get basically post game where it can fly.
Bridge.
Yep.
Wow. If
There's
only
a
we could
thing.
have gone that path.
There's a no here. Well, if you'll give me a moment, I will. One second. Let me find it. The page for that.
Before God can narrate anything, Gus sprints off into the distance.
Motherfucker!
He runs out of pitch black. He can see
Gus has become so fast that he can outrun the narrative.
You can't catch me, exposition.
No, see, I could totally beat the shit out of the fucking vampire lord if I just outrun the initiative.
Where is it?
I hate that I want to change my
Ah,
picture
here we go.
20 because it would actually be relatively decent compared, like, you know, with Corbin's, but I love my Wizard Pepe too much.
I mean, yeah, that's a really good Wizard Pepe. But alright, so, anyway. So yes. Follow the dirt road as it clings to the side of a mountain and ends before an arching bridge of mold-encrusted stone that spans a natural chasm. Gargoyles, cloaked in black moss, perch on the corners of the bridge, their frowns weather-worn. On the mountainous side of the bridge, a waterfall spills into a misty pool nearly 1,000 feet below. The pool feeds a river that meanders into the fog-shrouded pines of Blanket Valley. This bridge is literally at the top of a massive-ass waterfall.
Neat.
What in the world are they doing?
Y'all having fun there?
Yeah. I'm trying to outrun the narrative, don't you remember?
And then all of a sudden, Dell's like, "Nyeh."
Oh god!
Off into the abyss with him.
Nyeh.
Right, so, yeah, massive black gargoyles at the top of a waterfall.
Hey guys, what's up?
So yeah, massive, yeah. There's a big old bridge. There's gargoyles on the bridge. They look very, very, very old.
Hey guys. How much
Yes?
you want to bet one of those is gonna come to life?
What? Never. That would be just absolutely
On this
poorly
regular
fitting.
thoroughfare, I highly doubt it.
What's gonna
I
come
mean-
to life next? A marshmallow man?
I could just hit
God,
one of
I
them.
wish.
You know what? Here's what we'll do. I'll hit one, and Eddie will shoot a fireball at the other one, and we'll just do it simultaneously.
How about
Or you
someone
could
who
not
might-
do anything that could possibly compromise the structural integrity of the bridge.
Like I just like hold up my
Okay.
hand. How about
Here,
we just,
just,
as I walk up to one?
Okay, just to clarify, like, okay, like they're not, like, okay, like you're like as you approach, like they're not like on the like bridge.
Oh.
It's like they're just like okay, like there's like a bit of a wall, you know, like kind of two pillar things like on one side of it, and sitting on each side of like the like on top of like these pillars is a gargoyle on each side. You know what I mean? Like right as you get to the bridge, it starts like with like a pillar.
Yeah.
On each side, you know, like of the railway, and yeah, so
I could just go fly up to look if we're so paranoid about them.
Or we could ask Ismark if these things were regular occurrences.
He just looks at you. He goes, I do not usually travel these roads, but I do not believe I have heard reports of gargoyles springing to life on folks, but he just kind of shrugs nervously.
But you wouldn't put it past Barovia.
All right, let's just keep on going, guys.
Sure, why not? Let's go.
If you want a safety check, I could try to not
At least half of us could outrun gargoyles, right?
All right, let's just go.
I mean,
Well, as part of the
I cross the bridge.
Okay, you start crossing the bridge. It's, I mean, what is it? Like it's a decently, like it's like a good 100 feet or so across. But yeah, you start crossing.
I'm waiting.
And then a troll jumps out from under it.
He's like, you must guess my name in order to cross this bridge. No, okay.
Gartholomew.
Curses!
No, see, I was thinking
how
like
did you know his name? I totally guessed, dude.
No, I was thinking like Three Little Goats Gruff.
But anyway. So yeah, okay, so Farragar starts crossing the bridge. He's about halfway across now.
I'm just watching.
You eaten yet?
What?
Gus
Eaten yet? Like I just shout that at him.
Oh.
Gus starts crossing the bridge.
Did you get eaten yet?
Yeah.
Alright, if Gus is crossing, then Del will cross too.
Alright, y'all cross the bridge.
Okay, then once they're all, I fly out the other side. Like, okay, yeah, no, this is fine.
Also, as a reminder for you, Dylan, there wouldn't happen to be a player handout for this image, is there?
I don't believe there is for this one. Let me double check.
Yeah, because I noticed that we've been getting quite a few of them.
Well, there's nothing in the book here giving me any sort of illustration of the waterfall. Usually, if there's an illustration in my book, there's usually there tends to be a handout.
All right.
So no, there's not anything of this, which would probably be kind of actually cool looking waterfall.
Should I quickly make a really shitty one and paint?
No.
No. But and I suppose just to clarify, if I didn't, basically, if you'd have taken the other way, you'd literally be at the bottom of this cliff. With no immediately noticeable way.
Okay, so us going this roundabout path was basically us climbing.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, yeah. Basically, like that drops down like at least like a good 1,000 feet. You know, like it looks like just like a sheer cliff face. Yeah, because like you're up here. This is the upper part of the river. And then there's huge ass waterfall, which is right after the bridge. It goes down a huge way, and then it continues down into, So yeah. Anyway, yes, you all cross the bridge without incident. Everybody make perception checks.
Oh Lord.
Fuck.
Off to a not solid start.
All right, Mar. You're in a forest, and it's foggy as shit.
Awesome.
I'm just fucking with you. Literally, there's literally nothing that happens here. I'm just fucking with you all.
Great. All right.
I guess.
Craps. It's better safe than sorry.
No, yeah, definitely. Like I said, I was just messing with you a bit there. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. Nothing weird happens.
I cast magic missile at the darkness.
Well, then how come?
My name's Laura.
I'm Gallstar, Sorcerer of Light. If you're a Sorcerer of Light, how come you had to cast magic missile?
I cast it at the darkness.
Was that Dead El Wives or some shit?
No, it's
Or no, not Dead El was. That's freaking arsenic, vinegar and arsenic. What am I thinking?
Dude, why are you mixing vinegar and arsenic?
Because if the taste doesn't kill you, the arsenic will.
Because I don't like the taste of vinegar.
All right, and this looks like a branch in the road.
Yeah,
Gobble, gobble,
There's probably a lot of branches.
gobble,
There's
munch,
trees.
munch, gobble, gobble, chomp, pass the salt and the pepper and the mustard and
Mustard, yeah.
Okay, someone mute this guy.
and the bread, pass the salt and the pepper.
Okay, I just muted Mar myself.
Oh my God, Mar.
Okay, so thingy stuff. A
He's
square of the
checking.
darkness, slightly off.
We're almost there.
The darkness.
Okay.
The weird fucking square.
Okay. Wait. Where?
It's a
Point to
giant
it.
gelatin.
Wait here. Just point to it for me, and I will.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Fucking.
not
Oh wait, no, there's still a little bit up here. A little bit of
And a
corner.
little to the left.
No, look, you haven't gotten to that part yet.
Yeah.
So just freaking hang on. So let's see here. Ah, yes. Okay, so. Yes, you get to a fork in the road here. Even here in the mountains, the forest and fog are inescapable. Ahead, the dirt road splits in two, widening towards the east. There you see patches of cobblestone, suggesting that the eastern branch was once an important thoroughfare. Yeah, so, what is it? At this point, Ismark will tell you that, well, we do not wish to go that way. That way leads to the Devil Strahd's castle. To the east is, sorry, if I should say, to the east, I should specify.
Mhm.
He goes, the way to Valaki is to the northwest. And he points to the left, he points towards, this side of the, this way.
I'll go anywhere.
Let's go east.
Yes, let's do literally anything but the objective.
I say,
yeah, we
where
need to go-
exactly is Strahd's castle?
You could probably see it.
Down the road, he just told you, down the road.
You can literally see it.
Are we sure that's where Strahd lives?
Yes.
I mean,
I mean, like, it's one of those things where, like, it's not like they have any better idea because most people
Strahd
don't
may
go.
be currently staying at his vacation home in Phandalin.
ooh, maybe Strahd is actually
Shit, we shouldn't have opened that Airbnb.
yeah. I like to imagine just right now in the basement, him and Tim are just hanging out.
You haven't summoned Tim yet. I hope.
I know.
You mean Ted?
Ted, thank you.
Ted the
Other two
spectator?
Yeah.
All right,
It's like,
Strahd.
No, hang on. I just want to mention. Hang on for just a moment here. What is it? Yeah, what is it? He goes, Ted sees Strahd. He's like, "Who dares enter the domain I have been sworn to protect?" He goes, "I am Strahd von Zarovich." He goes, "Are you one of the people my summoners have allowed to enter the domicile?" "Yes." "You may enter."
Ted, we're gonna have to.
We'll have to get some security measures. So
You mean like a
Like-
little babu beholder isn't a
So here's
security
the- I like to
measure?
Not if he
Imagine,
just
like-
lets people in.
No,
Then he-
I like to imagine. Okay, hang on. I like to imagine that like all the people that you said are okay to come in, he's tried to kill at some point, but then Strahd comes in. He's like, "No, I'm actually their friends." He's like, "Okay then." The one guy you'd want to keep out, and then he goes and starts touching all of Eddie's things.
Yeah. The episode where the heroes open an Airbnb. The big bad moves in.
Okay, and then what was it? And then you pass another one of those gates, very similar to the one that you did when you first entered Barovia. Just let you know that's a thing.
honestly,
And
probably
here,
should go that way, Drew.
No, that's
Yeah.
No, that is the
East
way you're
is to the
supposed to be
right,
going.
left is to the west.
Oh, right.
Here,
No, I
just to
thought you were
show-
saying this way was because you were saying that.
here.
Never
I'll
mind.
just show you. Boop.
Okay, yeah. For some reason, it seemed I heard that, and for some reason, I was thinking through the tiny, shitty, spooky, foresty area was. That seems more spooky, Castlevania-castle-y.
So you like to play Castlevania?
I'm kind of sad they didn't draw a dick with the like the little lines and shit. Who are they? Me?
Okay, so hang on one second here.
There's a well.
Well,
hang on a second.
well.
Oi, you're at another fork in the road. Give me a sec here.
Oh, forget
God,
it.
this we've seen some spoons and won't be able to all eat.
Let's see. Doodly 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 doo. All right, so that is actually okay. So Okay, so yeah, you actually yeah, when you get to this point, you can see like way off in the distance, you're kind of approaching more like cliff sides again, you know? Like starting to get a little you know, like well, here, hang on one second. I'll just to show you here. Give you an idea. You're kind of like up on a bit of a cliffside again.
Mm-hmm.
And like you can see down below, there's forests below you. Like this trail just kind of goes around, like winds down a ways, to go, you know, to go to a lower elevation.
Yeah.
Similar to like how you climbed up, like by the waterfall. You know, you're still really high up, and then
Yeah.
And anyway, so to the left over here, you can see way off in the distance what looks like an old decrepit windmill. Yeah, an old decrepit windmill of sorts, and then to the right, it just the trail continues onward.
Let's continue onward. The windmill isn't where Strahd lives.
I think we should go check out that windmill.
You think a lot of things. None of them make sense.
All right.
Fagor just keeps on trucking.
Okay, well, hang on one second here.
Spooky haunted windmill.
The wind is haunted.
Mar proceeds to investigate the windmill by himself.
Hold on a second. Guys, move back a little bit on the thing.
I don't know where to. I was following them.
Like halfway. Yeah, like by where Fergar is.
Okay.
We
You enter the clearing when out of the forest. X a monster.
Suddenly, here comes a giant fist!
Just one giant fish.
There's a giant enemy crab.
that's
Little
not
so
giant enemy crab.
right up there.
The way that he just farts himself to the shore of Neverwinter.
Exactly. You're getting it. You're getting it. One second. It do. Hang on a second. Here we go. All right. So yeah, you're walking along the road when you come across just a corpse lying there in the road.
Does it look like me?
There's no one around, and your phone is dead. And suddenly,
Yeah, you
out of
spot.
the corner of your eye,
You
spot it.
see, you see, it's the corpse of a wolf that appears to have been killed with. It has spears and crossbow bolts sticking out of it. Just a dead wolf lying right by the side of the road.
Well, none of us are wolves, so I'm sure we have nothing to worry about.
Yep, let's keep
Yeah,
on
you
going,
say
guys.
that.
Yep.
But
Aren't random encounters great?
I checked to see if they're good quality spears.
Okay, you take a look at them. They look
They
really
are
old and serviceable, but like nothing fancy.
I will use one as a walking stick to aid me in my journey.
Okay, add one shitty spear to your inventory.
What's that save the game?
What?
Somehow that spear is gonna be plot relevant.
You use it as it breaks, and then you use it as a wooden stake to drive it through the heart of Strahd.
Why would I hurt my
That-
friend?
What?
Oh my god,
why
Mar.
do you witness if you're going to betray us to a vampire?
I already told you guys I was. Not in game, but I told you guys, like, out of game.
I mean, it seemed pretty obvious, but now you're just outright saying it.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to hit up his castle, see if he'll play chess with me, and if he will, I'll be his.
This is what happens
Friend
when
and
everyone tells
servant.
me he has bad ideas for a million times in a row.
What happens when no
I
one
mean,
plays
if you
chess
want
with
to,
me?
you can go to his castle right over there. Just
Hey,
I tried to
play
play chess with
Mar.
you once. I was terrible at it.
I tried to play chess with you once. I rocked.
Yeah, he beat you.
Yeah, I sucked too. We have literally almost all played chess with you.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I've played chess with you multiple times.
And you've lost, I believe, every single one of them, and then one of them you fell unconscious halfway through.
Yep, and I'm proficient in chess.
Whoa, nice voice crack there, bud.
Nah, worth it.
Welcome to Barovia, Mr. Simpson.
I was like, nobody tries to be my friend or backs me up. And then it's like, dude, I have literally saved your ass like more times than I probably should have.
Is that Nessie?
What?
That in the water, is that like Nessie?
Oh, that's probably just like
No,
a rock.
it's just a
or something.
ripple.
That's a shark.
It's a boat.
It's a really big shark.
It's a gator.
You know Jack
You
and
don't know
Dexter is
something
that
like
fish.
Got yourselves a gator.
Okay. Sure.
Gator! Gator!
All right, so
We come across a dandy little fishing village.
let's see.
The whole village is fishing? That's impressive. How do you get
One
around
of the
that?
denizens comes up and is like, we don't get much visitors here in Innsmouth.
I punch him in the face, and then Dagon comes out, and he's like, dude, what the fuck?
I've actually never seen Jack and Dexter.
Here we go.
So I have no
All right.
idea what.
The old
talking
Sphalic
about.
Road
And
meanders.
he's returning to the sea.
Yeah.
Okay, shush. For a
Don't you
moment
know?
here.
Gnomes are amphibious.
Or.
Come on. Doesn't Sverfniblim sound just like amphibian?
Zverfneblin.
Snurfniblin?
Zverfneblin.
Yeah, close enough. Dylan, weave your tapestry.
Too late, I've already peed on it.
The tapestry smells slightly like asparagus.
Okay.
Slightly.
Okay, so the old Sphalic Road meanders into a valley watched over by dark, brooding mountains to the north and south. The woods recede, revealing a sullen mountain berg surrounded by a wooden palisade. Thick fog presses up against this wall, as though looking for a way inside, hoping to catch the town aslumber. The dirt road ends at a set of sturdy iron gates with a pair of shadowy figures standing behind them. Planted in the ground and flanking the road outside the gates are a half-dozen pikes with wolves' heads impaled on them.
These guys do not like wolves.
Remember what you said before?
I mean, none of you are secretly wolves, are you? Because if you are, now's the time to bring it up. Looking at you, Fergus.
Just
like-
nervously, like, fucking pulls a bone out of his pocket and starts chewing on it.
No wonder he was able to draw a werewolf so well.
He pulls a dog treat out of his pocket and starts smoking it.
And then his eyebrows eat it.
Remember, kids, take a bite out of crime. Oh, wait, that was a dog, though. It was a hound.
McGruff, the crime wolf.
We were wrong.
Fergus the crime wolf.
We were wrong. His eyebrows
Ronald
aren't
McFergus.
caterpillars; they're wolves.
Just actual full-size.
They are my puppies. They are nursing on my teats. Why are my teats located above my nose? Stop asking questions.
let's not delve into this any further. Hey, it's a town.
Do not ask questions you do not want the answer to.
So yeah, it's getting late in the day now at this point. You've been traveling for a good number of hours. You probably stop, have lunch at some point.
Yeah, I
And
don't
yes,
feel like
so-
getting caught out in the Barovian wilderness after dark, so this should probably be a place we decide to try to stop and sleep.
Who needs to sleep?
Let's keep going. I mean, that's just water.
We've been walking for
Well, it's
a
well.
while.
The issue isn't keep walking; it's that it's getting dark.
I don't want to get caught in Barovian wilderness after
Yeah.
sunfall.
Well, I don't
There's
know
the sun.
what's this way. I don't know what's this way, and we know this is water.
Okay, here's the thing.
It's getting dark.
You don't. Okay, I'm just gonna say is you don't physically see this. Your icons are currently inside the city, even though you're not in the city right now.
So we're like out
you are
here.
yes, you are
Yeah.
outside the gates. You have not entered
Yeah.
the city. Like, you
Alright.
are approaching the city.
Let's
I've walked around
let's
the
go.
city.
Yeah. Okay.
Are the gates open?
Not currently, but you do see some shadowy figures standing behind the gate.
All right. Let's go.
Yeah. Dull goes up to the gate and he goes, Hail and well met, friends.
a couple of armored guards are standing there. They look at you. They go. One of them goes, "What is your business here in Vallaki?" It sounds like you could use a Ricola.
Yeah, sorry, the fog's really thick. We're escorting some friends.
How long do you plan on staying?
We'll probably just be the night if you don't mind. We'd rather not get caught out after dark. I'm sure you can understand. Looks like you guys have had a few wolf run-ins.
Oh no, that was for the Wolf's Head Jamboree.
Right. Sounds like a great time. So, can we
How do we get residency? The Wolf Head Jamboree
Ooh. Ooh. This, you know what?
Barovia's not so bad after all, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Wolf's Head Jamborees.
Alright, guess what?
What?
I am a noble.
Yes,
So-
you are.
These guys...
At least at one point, you also you are a large lizard man. In a place
land.
where it has been established that they do not regularly see lizard men.
But I am a noble, and these people
well,
don't know that I am a total jackass.
But
Well,
also,
I think that it also has to do that they have never seen a Dragonborn before, and the idea of a Dragonborn noble just doesn't occur to them. Basically, any titles that we might carry from outside Barovia would likely not be recognized within Barovia.
Alright. So I go up to the guard, and I'm like...
and he just kind of like, ugh, for a moment, like when he sees
No,
you.
he's good. He's good. He's cool. He's with
Guys,
You
us.
can teach him tricks.
Yeah. Look, like, we're just trying to stay the night. I used to be a palace guard in Rhaegar. I'm just doing some mercenary work now. We're here just traveling through. Can we just stay the night, man?
Like the guards look at each other for a moment, and then like they kind of look you all up and like give you all the once over, and then they look back at each other and they're like, all right, and then like they begin opening the gate. Do not cause any trouble.
Of course not. Do we look like the troublemaking kind to you?
And
The
Gus
Burgomaster
walks.
does not want any interruptions for the Festival of the Burning Sun.
Noted. Definitely can respect
Gus winds
that.
up walking up to Dell and just sort of mentions in his ear, like, they said that this place was Vallaki, right?
Yeah.
They did mention, yeah.
You do remember that that was where we were supposed to be taking Ismark and Irina, yeah?
Look, I got us into the place. What more do you want? Once
He
we
just
got
shrugs.
once we've got a place to not die for the night, then we can figure out what these two want, like how to approach the situation. But until then, I think we should probably focus on not getting caught out into the wolf-infested monster, like killer murder woods. That sound good?
Yeah.
Cool. Guard, excuse me.
Yes, what is it?
Is there a place, an inn somewhere that we can shack up in for the night? This looks like a pretty, small place, but if there's a place you would rather us stay or avoid, then we don't want to step on any toes.
You could probably find a room at the Blue Water Inn. It's just down the way.
All right.
Kind of points down one of the roads.
Thank you much, kind sir.
Oh, but sir, do you know the way?
Anyway.
Fergus punches
I'm not
Fair.
sure.
Yep.
Oh, we lost. Oh, yep, Nathan. We lost Nathan. Then he came.
Yeah.
He just looks at you. He goes, "What way are you talking about?"
Don't.
Have patience. He has autism.
God.
You're gonna have to excuse him. He's an idiot. Anyway, Blue Water Inn. Got it. Thank you so much, sir.
They just both just kind of look confused at each other as you all just start walking past.
Yep. So let's find our way to that inn, huh?
I'm
Alright,
sorry,
so-
it was too easy to make the meme reference.
Let's see.
It's not even a good meme.
It's a terrible meme.
Oh, I know.
Look, the one good thing to come out of it with Soviet Knuckles.
Soviet Knuckles beats Ugandan Knuckles so hard.
I mean, look, it was funny at first, but then people just took it way overboard. Like the first time or two, you know, it was actually.
It was mildly entertaining, and then it got racist.
Yeah. Yeah. Then they just ruined it and completely. Anywho,
Vallaki is a lot bigger than it appears on the map.
well, I don't know, man, about the scale. Like I said, it's
Not important.
yeah. I say it's
I
just.
was hoping it was right in the water side. Oh, wow.
Oh no. Oh yeah, no. It's like. No, yeah, it's like a half mile or something like that from the town to the actual lake. It's not like on it; it's just by it. Because I mean, yeah.
As
So anyway,
as they enter the town, I find this
Here
as
we
the perfect
fucking
opportunity
go.
to try to sneak off back where we came from.
okay. Okay, then make a stealth check.
With advantage. Oh.
It's. Does anyone have a passive perception?
Yes, I have a 16.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, then. So both both Dell and Fergus notice you trying to walk away.
Going somewhere, pal?
So yeah, I just wanted to check out the wall
I think that's a bad idea.
just to see if it's like climbable and stuff.
Why would you want to know that?
I don't know, just in case we need to climb.
Okay, well, don't.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean,
You're
maybe it's
so
better
right.
he's trying to climb on the wall than trying to climb into some building.
I lower my head and continue to follow.
Okay, well, crisis averted.
Okay, for now. Anyway, so yeah, you. Hang on one second. Let's see.
Farragar is looking around for a bar as we head towards the inn.
No, well, the inn likely has a bar. It occurs to you. 1 second. 1 second.
But what if it doesn't?
Hang on, give me 1 sec here. 1 sec. Yeah, hang on, give me 1 second. I'm trying to find the page. It has a thing. What are you? Okay, what is it?
It's super not important right now, but when you get a chance, just check out the thing I reblogged to my Tumblr.
Oh boy. Let's see. It's where is it? 1 sec here. Wait, maybe it's. Sorry, I would like to apologize.
But you won't.
Yep, you got me there.
Wait, were you expecting us to go to the windmill?
No, Sorry, I was. Hang on a second. I thought it was.
I thought it was Vallaki, but it's actually Balaki. It's Valaki's lesser-known cousin.
No, I swear. Where is? Oh, here we. Okay. Here we go. I found it. Sorry, it was under handouts. Sorry. Okay. So yeah, you're walking down the streets. Okay. So sorry, I was trying to find that. Okay. So as you're walking down the streets of Vallaki, yeah, you notice it's definitely a lot more populated than Barovia. However, everything still well. I mean, okay, I suppose things are a bit nicer here than in Barovia, but things still look really old, you know? Like, just worn. Not quite as decrepit as, things are in Barovia, but this place has seen its fair share of, hardships over time.
It just looks like this place has been faring with them a bit better.
Yeah, like the buildings aren't all clawed up and scratched and boarded up, and like there's some boarded up places, but like you know what I mean. Like it doesn't look like the whole town is practically abandoned, because of like some ransacking or something. But anyway, yeah, as you notice though that there are some, what was it? You notice that there's occasionally you see some folks what appear to be taking down some sort of posters off of the wall and replacing them with different posters.
I walk over to them and start looking at the poster they took down and comparing it to the one they're putting up.
This is the first poster that you see them taking down. There we go. You guys see it?
Oh, wow. I honestly thought we were just making up the Wolf Head Jamboree, just as a joke.
Nope.
Your boy's already got a spear. He doesn't need a pike.
Pikes will be provided.
All will be well. The Baron.
Are you sure we can't just stay here?
I mean...
What's the second one?
And this is the second one that you see.
Pikes would not be provided.
No, come one, come all, to the greatest celebration of the year, the festival of the the blazing sun.
I'm sorry. Why are we glossing over attendance and children required?
Rain or shine? No, all will be well.
Attendance and children required.
Yes.
When
Why
your
are
group
children
gets to the
required?
point where you're such a massive pile
For
of
merriment.
words that you can't tell if the
What if I
pianist
don't have children?
talks about something.
Children will be provided.
Am I the only one getting like a cult vibe from this place now?
Hey, is Mark and Irina?
If you
Yeah.
do not have a child, one will be
You
provided
guys,
to you by the law.
This is the place you wanted to be, right?
Like, well, what was it? Yeah, like they look at they look at the
They've given up. They're joining this utopian society.
No, okay. No, like Ismark, I assume like you show him like the posters,
Yeah.
like they both look them over, and then Ismark is just like he looks at he kind of has this concerned look on his face, and he goes, well, word from I do not really hear from, I do not often hear from Valaki, but this is news to me.
Yeah, this is weird, right? Like, this is weird.
Yes, this
Yeah.
is certainly
Off?
disconcerting, I believe would be the word, yes.
I think maybe we should look into this.
Let's find the inn first, guys.
Hold on. I'm gonna actually go up to one of the people hanging up the signs.
Yeah, like, what was it? You go up and it's like, you see, like, there's just this, like, it's like a woman, like, it looks like she's probably in her, like, maybe, like, late 30s, maybe early 40s.
Okay.
She kind of looks downtrodden, just, as you approach, she just kind of looks sort of downtrodden, just like,
Yeah, hey, excuse me, miss.
Like, she looks over and then she's, like, kind of, like, startled for a moment when she sees your appearance, and then she's kind of like, okay, and then she's kind of has, like, this, okay.
It's not usually the way people react to me, but alright. Me and my friends aren't really from around these parts. What's the Festival of the Blazing Sun?
She looks and she goes, yes, it's, she tells you, yes, it's, another one of the, Baron's, for celebrations. He seems to have one every week or so.
My man sounds like he likes to party.
The Baron. Who is that?
That is Baron. Shit, hang on, what's his name again?
The woman quickly flips through her notes.
Baron, shit, hang on, what's his name again? I love that guy.
Crazy.
Sounds like my kind of dude.
Baron Vargas Vlakovic.
Yeah, come on, don't worry about him. All will be well.
Vlakovic. All right. Now, and I don't want to eat up any more of your time. It looks like you're extremely busy with your whole poster hanging up situation. But I gotta Attendance and children required?
Yes.
You've never eaten children before?
Okay, Fergar, go wait over there with the rest of the... I'm talking, please.
And then she's
Thank you.
kind of like with a really uncomfortable look in the direction of the Dragonborn.
He's joking.
I am actually joking. I've never eaten a child before.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're new to anything.
She looks at you like she doesn't entirely believe you.
Thank you, Fergar. That will be all. He's joking and also stupid. Can we... We've lost... we've gotten off track.
Totally out of character. I was actually kidding.
Yeah,
I know that.
Yeah.
What, you're telling me the warlock never made you eat a toddler?
That was part of my hazing.
She goes, yes, attendance to all the festivals are mandatory.
And the children?
To help with the festivities, I suppose.
Okay. Hold up, though, because that doesn't really add up. I don't know how... What?
All right, now you're being weird. So I kind of go grab Del by like the collar and just kind of start pulling him like we're going to the inn.
No. Hold on. I got it. I'm all right.
Okay. So what's happening here?
I guess I'm getting pulled away. I'm not even gonna try to strength contest it.
You could try to slip out of it with your acrobatics.
It's probably still not even worth it.
Just have a contest, if you want.
A joust.
All right. Why not?
All right. Grapple check. Fergar, use either. There you go. Ooh, you could beat that.
Nope.
But you didn't. Okay, yeah. So you are. I assume like Fergar just kind of like hoists him up and like just kind of slings him over his shoulder. I would assume, and just begins walking away.
As he's walking away,
Yeah.
I call back to the lady like, "Good talk. We'll talk later.
Okay.
Good luck with your hold." Yep.
Does anyone else in the? Okay, so those two are walking off. What does? Anyone else want to do anything here? Just.
I was gonna pretend to be a child with Del exclusively because the children mandatory was amusing and I'm short.
Oh my God!
But
Let's shave.
You have a mustache.
I would actually shave myself if it let me try and pass off as a child.
Holy shit! I need to do this.
Yes, I'm all for this.
This is probably the only place where that. Well, yeah, probably one of the only places where that might actually work because
We're doing that. Oh my God! We have to do this.
I'm so excited.
I hope you realize afterwards I want to like find something that has similar color hair to me, and then just use that hair to.
Doesn't he have
How
silver
mustache?
hair, or I forget? Because his
Yeah.
mustache is silver, or is it white? I forget.
It's close enough to the same right now.
Well, is it white or is it silver?
I don't remember exactly what I had it marked as because I always
Mine
think
is
of them as the
silver.
exact same.
I mean, they're close in hue, but they're
silver. Yeah, it was silver.
okay.
Bondo has some silver hair.
Okay, then, but does any is the rest of the party just gonna follow after them and just
Yeah.
For
For now,
lack of
I'm just
anything
kind
better
of
to do.
basically
Okay.
when he's getting pulled away, I just go, "All will be well," really loudly.
and she just kind of cringes as you say that.
That's the whole point.
Hey, oh, I hate this. This is not good.
No, Del, don't worry. All will be well.
I'm not okay. Now I'm starting to get creeped out.
And then, and, you know, I assume this conversation is while he's still slung over Fergar's shoulder.
Yes, no,
And
it
then
is.
And then he pulls out the puppet. All will be well.
Actually-
I cast underway.
Nope. At that point, I put you down and I pull up my mace and shake it at the puppet.
Gosh.
Okay, I said that as a joke, though. He must. I don't
I'd
actually
be-
control the puppet here.
Yeah, we know.
Although I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be against that. Not you controlling the puppet, but me having him say all will be well. Seriously, just every time I say well, all will be well, I'm just a little more convinced that it sounds culty.
Anyone want to make an insight check?
Sure.
Yeah. I'll do that.
While you're slung over my
In
shoulder.
fact, be well.
Yes. 23, baby.
22, baby.
Then a little off.
Yeah, hey! No shit!
I just heard more than a little off, but that's all I need.
Can I like
No.
get
We all hate
an
this puppet.
insight?
This puppet's
Can I get
not
something from an
getting maracas.
insight check that I can't
I will
piece together
break
with
them.
context clues?
Actually, Eddie just again does a
Alright,
really,
bye.
really big smile. Just like unnerving. All will be well. I'm trying to fit right in.
Alright, I'm gonna keep moving because I want to find this inn.
Okay, sorry. My Discord was freaking out again.
Farragar storms off to feed his terrible habit that he tried to quit before.
That he gave up for all of about a day,
A month.
and then he went straight back to.
It was a month.
It was like a week, actually. It was until you guys came back, then he started drinking again. Hint, hint. No, but
No, that was
You
entirely
guys
him.
make me drink.
They drive me to drink.
Oh God.
We can't have
Sorry,
two people who
I
use
just
that
occasionally
excuse.
look at the Twitch chat. One of my friends is suggesting to give the puppet maracas. You know what? Hold on.
No! No!
Okay, you know what?
I already
If Puppet
said
gets
no.
maracas, I'm retiring Gus.
Then
Hold
Gus
on,
can
one
get
second.
maracas.
Wait. Here, Gold. Just
Go-
to give you a... You know what? Here, Gold, just to be nice. I'll send you a picture of what the puppet looks like. One second, let me see if I can find it.
Just Gus would pay a fucking blacksmith to just like melt him in a fucking forge so that he can truly be beyond the reach of the fucking dick ass necromancer.
Shit, where did I put it?
I like maracas. How to make my puppet even more horrifying and annoying. And really, that's all I'm looking for in life. I'm imagining trying to like sneak around, and then just with every step, just a little noise of maracas.
There you go, Goal.
There you go.
Yes, that is in fact what the pup. Yes. Oh God, my friend is going to actually draw the. Hang on a second. Okay, look, I'll set before you do that. There's some other pictures of the thing. I'll send it to you. All right.
Can we move on?
Yeah, I just
But
wanna
little
look.
Jimmy's the
Look,
most
come
important
on.
part of the campaign.
I love little Jimmy. He's one
He's
of my
the most
favorite
important
things.
part of the campaign. Okay, I quit.
Yeah, I quit. I'm out. Bye.
All right, y'all done?
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, I'm done.
Like, God, I was sick of that puppet within 30 seconds, and the fact that it's remaining such a prevalent thing is actually making me mad.
And half the time, it's not even me trying to make it relevant, and I love it. That puppet is my only friend, apparently.
All right.
Hey,
From
hey,
Big
hey,
Dragon.
hey, hey.
I said aside from the Big Dragon. After a
Thought
pause.
we were
That
tight.
puppet's my only friend too.
No, you don't have any friends.
Now the puppet's kind of his friend. Puppet's everyone's friend if I let him.
Mm-hmm.
Dungeons and Dragons is
So, yes,
a
you have a
table.
Yo, okay, so you eventually, you keep falling down the way a bit, and yes, you do eventually come up to a place. You see a sign that says the Blue Water Inn. Hang on, I got a little thing here for you. So, gray smoke issues from the chimney of this large two-story wooden building with a stone foundation and a sagging tile roof, upon which several ravens, fuck's sake, upon which several ravens have perched. Painted wooden sign hanging above the main entrance depicts a blue waterfall. And boop. What is it? Scroll down bottom right of the screen.
This place seems nice.
It seems very pixely. Oh, there we go.
It's a little compressed, but you know.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a little
Budget
compressed.
constraints.
Okay, there. We're actually on a grid again.
What the fuck?
In order to save on performance checks, we had to reduce the...
Do I get a stealth check if I'm hiding on Dell?
No, go away. Leave me alone.
Can I get a stealth check for hiding in Dell?
Yes,
You're,
but
like,
you get a
trying to hide
minus
in his butt?
but you get a minus 20 to every roll.
That's fine. I'll still have 7.
Unless you roll less than a 20.
That's unlikely. Oh my god.
Y'all having fun?
I don't know.
No.
Look, you're not moving the narrative forward, so I have to make my own fun over here.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys just started dicking around, and I was just like, okay.
Hey,
so
well,
anyway,
what
yeah.
were you
So
doing?
yeah, you're approaching the inn.
Yeah, I do
What
that.
are y'all doing?
I open the inn.
Okay, you
Just
open
the whole
the door.
Is this dotted line a fence?
Yes.
I'm
Oh, there's-
offended.
Did we
Well,
jump
you know,
over the
looking at the staircase that's sort of right there, I'd like to think it's like a balcony.
No offense.
No, it's not a balcony. You're literally walking through a fence.
We're just phasing through it.
There's like a gate.
We hop
obviously.
it.
Fence assist. Wait, no.
Fargar doesn't even open the gate, he just jumps it.
In true paladin fashion.
Not just flying over it.
What, you assume just because he's part dragon, he can fly?
No, I'm assuming because
I wish. I want
flying, they're not
wings.
flying over it.
I goofed. I should have put wings on my character.
I mean, yeah, that's like the most important part of Robin.
Hang on one second.
Is it time for a beatdown
Ooh.
bar brawl?
Ooh.
It's
I-
Miss
I-
Trunchbull from Matilda.
Isn't Amelia Bedelia?
I just run over and I hop down in a seat and I'm like, what's the strongest thing you got?
It's Cruella DeVille.
Okay, so.
She's gonna skin Edward and make him into a coat.
Aww.
Jesus.
She wouldn't do that to a child, would she?
Why are you guys so mean to the NPCs?
Because they can't hear us talking shit about them.
Like, hot damn. I might just at some point make these freaking canon. You know, like, damn, look at Cruella DeVille over there gonna skin Eddie. And she's like,
Del-
what?
Sees-
Who are
Del-
you? Why? Whom? What? No. I'm
Dell's
kidding.
too nice for that.
Yeah, well, guess what? I'm God, though. Anywho.
Whatever you say, Kojima. Let's move on.
No, I'm more like David Cage kind of God.
Oh God, we're all screwed.
Just watch out as I start inserting casual racism into the story. No,
We have
chop your finger off.
freaking David.
Chop your finger off to save your son.
And that was the most decent game he made. Oh god, they're all just downhill from there. Anyway, so yeah, so as
Did
you
the bartender ignore me?
No, hang on a second. Stuff. Let me
Sorry,
describe
what
what
is
the
he
place
ignoring
looks like at the very least. Okay, so damp cloaks hang from pegs in the entrance portico. The tavern is packed with tables and chairs, with narrow paths meandering
Five-finger
between them.
fillet.
A bar stretches along
sounds
one wall
very
under a
sexual.
balcony that can be reached by a wooden staircase that hugs the north wall. Another balcony overhangs an entrance to the east. All the windows are fitted with thick shutters and crossbars. Lanterns hanging above the bar and resting on the tables bathe the room in a dull orange light and cast shadows upon the walls, most of which are adorned with wolves' heads mounted on wooden plaques.
This place needs something, besides wolf heads.
Yeah, what's with the wolf heads?
Like,
They
I know they probably have them in excess, but guys, come on. Like,
Insight check if anyone wants to, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Well, I mean, there was the Wolf's Head Jamboree literally this last week.
yeah.
Yeah, Del, you remember, and also Fairgar, you both remember. Oh yeah, Strahd. The wolves work for Strahd.
Well, yeah, but like,
But that doesn't, just because the wolves work for them doesn't mean I want to have them in my dining room.
I don't want to like.
You think that might just be like a? I spoke. Well, okay.
We fought the black spider. I don't want to decorate our manor with dead bugbears. Like
sounds like a
it's
bad
a little
time.
overkill.
Except
Maybe
it was
you
a
don't.
dog.
I was
Eddie?
saying,
Okay,
I think
Eddie
it's
wants
meant
to.
Right. Just starts collecting bugbear heads.
Ugh.
Dude, I'd be all for it.
Throw my dog in the fire. All right, move on.
Let's be completely honest, like 3/5 of the party comes up with like 90% bad ideas.
That end up actually
And the-
happening.
And the other 10% of the ideas are actually decent, but they get vetoed by the other 2 bad idea makers.
You also see that.
Farragar sees what's important.
Yep. Where do you see bugbears?
So, because those would be visible. Yeah, you got the 3 cases. So, all right. So, yeah. So, no. Anyway, right. The wolf set. But you think they might just be like a statement, like we're not afraid of Strahd kind of thing, you know?
We're not afraid of bacteria.
They're taxidermy heads, you dingbat.
Yeah,
Like, the ones
properly
outside the
preserved.
city were actual like
They're
dead
still
wolf
they're
heads.
still
Yeah,
bleeding.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like yeah,
I think
those were
that one
actually
barked at
like
me.
decaying wolves. These are actually taxidermied wolf heads.
One of them's just a living wolf glued to the wall.
No, literally its head is stuck through a hole. Like you can see outside, like its body is just hanging, trying to like kick and scratch its way out. And yeah, and then
Did that one just pee on the wall? It hasn't been out in a while.
it's like, oh, don't worry, Mr. Simpson. We feed the wolf every now and then.
Anyway.
Right. So anyway, Farragar immediately goes up to the bar, and yeah, the woman is slightly startled at first as you approach, but then like, just immediately just like, okay.
This might as well happen.
Which, in case you haven't noticed, Farragar's appearance is slightly unsettling to the folks of Barovia.
Yeah, Dell's
probably
gonna
unsettling to
Dell's gonna
us.
come up and walk up next to Farragar, be like, just sort of to passively be like, yeah, he's with me, where he's not like a monster.
Yo, woman, this is my friend.
All right.
Oh my god!
You into lizards?
Human woman! I, the half-elf, am friends with this dragonborn man. Do not fear him, for we
Do
are
not.
allies, and I am good.
Hello,
Daddy, who's the
human
lizard?
barkeep. Do not despair at the sight of my companion, for he is a kind and gentle soul.
Any chance you could try lying to her?
It
Because you're better
very
at
much
lying and
is
say that
like
I'm a
beating
child
your
for you.
significant other's parents.
You haven't shaved yet.
He's a
No,
dwarf
that's what I'm
child.
saying for him to lie for me.
What's a
Just say-
dwarf?
No, if he lies for me, at least he has a chance at being able to convince them.
I'm actually not that good at lying.
You have like +5 plus half your proficiency. That's like a plus
I mean,
one.
compared
he
to
means, like-
other things.
I have +0.
Oh, I only
so-
have a +6 to lying. I suck at it.
I have a +6 to lying.
Hey, could
You?
both of you try telling him that I'm just a child?
Yeah.
Why on earth would I tell him that? What benefit could I possibly?
Maybe I could get the kids to eat a free meal?
Like, remember when I said about, like, 90 seconds ago how, like, 3/5 of the party comes up with 90% bad ideas? This is one of those.
All right, Dell takes a seat next to Farragar, and he smiles at the barkeep, and he says, "Hello, miss."
It's all right. Anyway, in response to Farragar's question, she looks at you and she goes, "We have wine. We have either Purple Grape Mash number 3 or Red Dragon Crush."
Actually,
Red
it's
Dragon
quote
Crush.
number-
Okay, hang on. What's the?
Isn't that wine the wine that you had gotten?
Yes, Purple Grape Mash. Yeah. Hang on. Wait, where's the prices? 1 second. Where? Hold on a second. Is there? Huh. There's no prices listed here.
The price.
It's all you can drink for free.
I'll just.
I'm pretty sure every cashier ever hates those kinds of jokes.
Yeah. The barcode
Okay, see,
won't
like,
scan. Guess it's
I-
free then.
Well, like, I work where we don't even have, like, a barcode thing, and it's just a matter of, like, there are some items that just have the prices stamped on them up front.
You
But,
know
like,
what?
customers, I swear, will sometimes intentionally grab the one that doesn't have a price so that they can make this fucking ancient joke that everyone fucking hates.
Yep.
Here's
Yep.
here's what we'll do. Since you clearly don't have your prices sorted out, we'll
Okay.
work out
No,
a
here we
trade.
go. Shut up. Okay.
You give us all the alcohol we want, and in exchange, you can have this hairy 4-year-old. And I gesture to Eddie.
You can bring him
He's
to the
my
festival.
real daddy.
Are you actually saying this?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
That would be amazing.
No,
Just be
you
like,
should have
hey,
just taken it and
here's
ran
this
with it before you
hairy
had a chance to deny it."
4-year-old. We saw the sign for the Blazing Sun Festival and heard children were required. You don't have children? Here's one.
Actually, what was it? You do up on the upper level above you. You actually did see a couple of kids similarly dressed to the woman behind the bar running around upstairs.
I'm sorry.
Haven't met
He
them.
does have children.
All I can think of is Eddie making a deep voice. Hey, you need a kid? My daddy.
Okay, no, stop, please. Please don't. Okay.
50 GP and I'll call you daddy.
Okay, so okay, tells you okay. It's okay for a glass of Red Dragon Crush. It's a silver piece. For a whole pitcher, it'd be a gold piece. This is the expensive one.
All right, Dell, what do you want?
I'll take the purple grape mash.
She goes, all right. Okay, wait, hang on. I assume Fergar is getting a pitcher, right?
Getting 2 pitchers.
Okay, and is Dell just getting a glass, or is he getting a pitcher?
I'll take a glass.
All
I
right,
need to go crazy.
all right. That she tells you that that'll be 1 copper piece.
All right. Ismark, Irina, you guys want anything?
They take seats. They
Water.
no, they also get some purple grape.
17
They also get some purple grape. They each get a glass of purple grape Nash.
But I ask for water as well.
I mean,
She looks
I
at you
put
and she
what-
goes, "The well's outside."
Go dunk your
Yeah,
head.
I go to the well.
Okay.
Oh god, this is what he's using to escape.
Meh.
Insight check. I'm insight checking that. I'm insight checking to see if I can tell that he's using it as a cover to get away. Because I
Like-
know he is.
I mean,
like
we all know he's
insight
thirsty
contested
asshole.
by-
That's it. Wait, that's intimidation. That's the wrong one. Let me
Man.
reroll.
where are you going?
Wait. Okay. I think I'm back.
Still no.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. What were you? Okay. I
Oh, yeah,
kinda-
Corbin wants to insight check to determine whether or not Mar is going to be using this as an excuse to just fuck off.
Okay, 13. I was gonna say
No.
you have advantage considering that you know it's that you
Okay,
know
14, but still no.
I guess make a deception check. I guess contested against the
Well,
deception.
what if he's not lying? What if he's actually just fucking thirsty?
Okay, is he actually okay? Just tell me this piece. Is Mar actually just gonna go out to the well to get a drink of water?
Yes, that was the intent. But like,
Okay then.
it'd also be very. I mean, no. He literally just wanted water. So
Yeah, she'll literally slide an empty pitcher over the side of the counter. Yeah, and she'll tell you to fetch it from the well.
cool.
You make
yeah,
people
so
get their
I
own
want to
water?
go to the well.
Man, what is she good for?
Well, guess what? You don't pay for the water.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
She's like,
Yeah.
it's free. I gave you. Yeah, it's free. Just go grab a pitcher from the well.
Just, drink around the dead bird.
Wait, what?
If the well has pitchers in it,
Wait,
why
wait,
are
wait,
you
what?
giving me one?
What? No, wait. What?
He said grab a pitcher from the well.
no.
He's
Oh,
making
did
a
I?
dumb joke.
Oh, hardy. No, but what about dead birds now? What?
I'm joking. Oh my god, move
Yeah,
on.
Oh,
drink
no, I
around
thought-
the dead bird, he said.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, no, I thought I
I
was
have,
like.
I have
did
a feeling that today was a very busy day for everyone, and everyone might be a little bit tired and halfway grumpy.
I'm running off. I am literally running off of 3, maybe non-consecutive hours of sleep right now.
But how do you literally run out of sleep?
I apologize for that, Dylan,
No, it's fine.
as I feel partially responsible.
I accept your apology.
How about that water?
Yeah. So
he gets the water.
okay, look, you don't have to make. You can be suspicious of Mar if you want.
I
mean,
mean,
no.
I'm always a little suspicious by default.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna chug the first pitcher of wine.
Okay.
You might want to.
Are you? I was gonna say, like, no, like she gives you. Well, okay, she gives you a pitcher, but she also gives you like a glass to go with it. You know.
No, no glass, just pitcher.
Hey,
Buddy,
buddy.
do you want like water breathing or something? I mean, I don't want you drowning if you're gonna do this.
The poor kid. All right.
My daddy.
Tell
taught
me when I
magic.
enter the bar again with my water.
Okay, no, well, yeah, it doesn't take you long. Like, you just literally would, like, grab the pitcher from the counter, walk out, you know, lower the bucket into the well, pull out, you know, the pail of water, pour it into the pitcher, and then walk in.
Okay, just want to make sure I wasn't too ahead of myself. What temperature is this water?
Lukewarm.
No,
I
well,
will chill it with prestidigitation.
Well, no, actually, it's not. Like, it is slightly chilly outside, and it is well water, so it's, like, you know, decently refreshing. Like,
I
maybe
will
not, like,
chill it
ice.
further.
Okay. You now have a pitcher of very chilled water.
This is
Chilled
actually
refreshing
probably
water.
the best use of prestidigitation he's ever had.
Well,
Aside from the one time
considering-
where the only other time I think is to make the what was it? It was to make Fergus's bourbon taste like beer, and then the
There was
other
also
time
for
to-
the prank.
well, there was that, and then also there was the time where he warmed
Oh,
the
I'll be
seat
throwing
for
pictures
frickin'
as soon as it's done.
Carnival. When he was moping.
Is it autism?
That's a
wearing-
classy
wearing
move. No one can tell me otherwise.
If you say so, dude.
I mean, like, if it was like under almost any other circumstances, it'd be like, oh, thanks, bro, you know. But like, literally, it was.
Time and a place.
He just got screamed at by his ex-girlfriend, whom the last time he had seen her, he had been involved with the accidental death of her boyfriend / his best friend.
That's when
Manslaughter.
I would most want a warmed seat, some comfort.
Anywho,
I mean,
Moving
I would
along to
probably
people
just
who
want
have-
48
All right.
consecutive hours to sulk.
moving
So,
along to the people members of the party who actually have some sort of sense of tact.
I mean, it's
I mean,
debatable for me.
hence I said
Debatable.
some. I said
Oh.
some sense of tact.
all right. So back to me chugging this pitcher of wine.
Yeah,
Back to the party members that have some sense of tact. Farraghar's getting sloshed.
So yeah, you're just like maybe like at one point, like you kind of like towards the end, you kind of like yeah, you know, it goes down like the wrong pipe for a moment, but you manage to get it all down decently well.
And then I throw the pitcher on the ground and go, I like this. Another.
Okay, when you say throw
Stop.
on the ground, do you mean like because this
Smash.
is a glass pitcher?
Yeah. Smash.
Pass.
I sigh and I put a gold piece on the counter.
Taking ideas from Twitch chat.
Yep.
April,
do you
stop
want?
enabling my alcoholic.
Everyone has their own inner alcoholic.
Hun, I love you, but please stop encouraging them. They are already difficult enough to try to this herd of cats that I am trying to rein in here is already.
He's basically tard wrangling.
I don't need you freaking with your laser pointer, hun.
So I
Anyway, so yeah, she kind of definitely does not look particularly happy about that.
Excuse
And,
him. He's autistic.
She,
And
she
also a
goes-
dragon.
She goes, "What's autism?"
Oh, it's just one magic spell. It's beautiful.
It's a spectrum disorder that's often characterized by an inability to absorb context clues and interact with people
Dungeons
effectively.
and
I was-
Dragons is a thing.
So anywho,
Anyway,
I pulled all that terminology out of my ass, by the way. I don't think that that's the actual definition.
she just kind of looks over and she goes, "Are you going to do that to every pitcher I give you?"
No, just that one. That's how I celebrate new good wine.
I was actually
Just
going to
start
say,
giving him bad stuff.
I was actually going to say before you smashed it that that it was actually pretty decent. Like not like the best wine you've ever had, but like pretty decent, pretty good wine. You know.
How was the pitcher?
Seen better days.
Smashable.
It's smashing.
Is the bartender smashable?
I mean,
That's up to you.
you can see her, dude. You tell us.
Hey, you into Buffets?
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Okay, so anyway, so she walks off through a doorway, and then kind of comes back with a broom in her hands, and she's just kind of sighing and sweeps up all the broken glass off the floor beside.
Hey Eddie, this is a thing that you could totally do here.
Wait, who? What?
This is a thing that you could totally do a thing here, Eddie.
Mm-hmm. Could I?
Take a look at your spell list. Cantrips, specifically.
Why am I could... Oh, yeah. I don't think I can mend a shattered...
Yeah, that's too many, like...
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Like, he would have to maybe, like, piece by piece try to put it together. Like, that would take a while. That spell takes a minute to cast, and, like... Here's the thing. The only way I could conceivably see him doing that is if, like, he managed to get, like, the pieces together, like, you know, sit, like, side by side, and then cast it, and then, like, you know, like, it mends that part, and then, like, just, like, bit by bit, but that would take a while. Even if heck, it would take you a decent while, even if it was only, like, an action. Even if it only took 6 seconds to cast. But anyway. Like, okay. But no, yeah. Now, like, a broken chunk of wall at a tavern that maybe got smashed out by a monk, that, yeah, you could have used mending on. Not this.
Yeah.
Not the paladin.
I was too freaked out by the murder creepy shadows.
But no, yeah. Anywho, what's Fergus doing?
Sitting quietly, drinking from his flask.
Nerd.
Alright, so I think Del sits down and talks to Ismark and Irina, and he says, so, we're in Wallachia. What's, Vallaki, whatever. What's next? What's, next on the to-do list?
Well, what was it? Ismark kind of, looks, what was it? He was sipping on some wine. He looks over, he goes, well, I heard that there was a place here, I believe they said it was called St. Andrew's Church. That was where I was thinking we might stay, but, well, perhaps this might not be the best place to stay, but I suppose I don't want to rule it out just yet. We only just arrived, I mean. But I would personally suggest maybe perhaps we look at the church first, and maybe learn more about this festival.
Yeah, learning about the festival definitely sounds like something we ought to get a beat on at some point. Maybe, do you reckon the bartender knows anything?
He just shrugs.
I mean, I could try to get something out of her. I tend to be pretty agreeable with people.
He goes, you are more than welcome to try, my friend.
Do I have my second pitcher?
Yeah, you asked for 2 and she gave you 2.
That's
He's so drunk he can't remember how many he had.
All right.
I can't remember if I ordered 2 or 2.
All right, I'm going for the second one.
Or am I
Going for the second one.
All right, I go back to the counter.
Hey, the second one didn't mess me up.
I sit down and I kind of smile at the bartender and I go, sorry about your pitcher. We're pretty new to town and the customs are different where we come from.
She goes, I can't imagine the taverns are very profitable if it is customary to smash the glasses, to smash the pitchers.
No, they just make them more durably.
It depends on...
They're made of plastic.
It depends on whether the wine is good. Listen, actually speaking of that, us being not from around here, well, you gotta understand, we're actually pretty curious about some of the local goings on, and we notice all the wolf heads. Very nice, by the way. Very nice decor.
She kind of, oh wait, are you talking about the ones on the pikes, or are you talking about the ones like the actual taxidermy wolf heads?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Just as a whole. And we noticed that there was a festival of some sort that happened recently to do with that.
What was it? She kind of sighs as you say that. She goes, "Yes, they're one of the Baron's stupid festivals.
And there's another one coming up, the Blazing Sun Festival. Is that right?
Yes, he intends. What is it? He's having the children. He's having children going out and gathering sticks so that they can build a wicker sun. He intends to burn it in the center of town.
Why does it gotta be? Why children?
Are they going to catch on fire?
What else do they have to do all day?
I mean, all things considered, it doesn't seem the safest practice, does it?
Well, obviously they are supervised.
Well, I guess, but
It just seems weird to have it be mandatory for children.
yeah, the whole mandatory thing kind of piques our interest. Any reason as to why that might be? Like,
Baron is mad. He believes that we can escape Strahd by simply being.
uh-oh.
Oh no! Is the bartender
Hello?
having a stroke?
Hey there.
No, but apparently my freaking Discord is.
The bartender phased out of existence for a second. You want to
Okay.
repeat that last line?
Okay, what was the last thing you heard me say before I freaked the fuck
Baron is mad. He believes we.
out? Okay.
Bartender has stroke,
Baron
falls
is-
over.
Suddenly the Baron appears. Who spoke ill of me? No. Okay, hang on, sorry. The Baron is mad. He believes that we can escape Strahd's grasp by simply being happy. So week after week he puts on these stupid festivals.
He thinks that partying hard enough will get you away from the crazed vampire lord?
Not
Oh
so
my
much
God,
the partying
fair
as
enough.
it's just.
This sounds like my kind of town.
He thinks that throwing these festivals will make the people happy, and by being happy, we will be able to escape Strahd's grasp.
Okay, well, nobody here seems very happy about the festivals.
I mean, we've only talked to like 2 people.
Yeah,
Yes.
but no, we've talked to like 4 people, and none of them seem incredibly happy about any of this. Is that like right? Like, are you guys sick of this?
I'm happy about this, but I'm new.
You just
Yes.
got here.
Yes, well, if you took a look at the other side of town, you could see the stocks are filled with several people who objected to these festivals.
Well, that
Wait,
sounds
wait,
like it
wait.
sort of defeats the purpose, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He thinks that they are, well, what was it? He accuses them of being in league with the Devil Strahd.
See, this was all just a little weird, but the whole executing people is a little.
No.
Well, no, not executing them, just sticking them in stocks.
Stocks are those little
Oh,
like,
wait,
wooden
stocks. I
things
was
where your
thinking
arms hang out.
yeah,
and
You're
your
thinking
hand-
of gallows.
Gallows.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
thinking
he's got
gallows.
gallows on the brain. We had to run with. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just an innocent child.
So he's throwing people in stocks because they're not happy enough,
No, because they are objecting to the festivals.
and not wanting to have a festival every week makes them in league with the Devil Strahd.
As I have said, he is mad.
Yeah, he sounds like quite the head case.
We could.
Why are we calling him a
Oh.
devil? He didn't seem that bad.
Mar,
Okay,
if
vampire
you shut up,
sympathizers
I will play
aside,
chess
talk
with
Was
you.
that in, no, hang on. Was that in character?
Absolutely.
She's just kind of like all of the NPCs, the bartender and both Irina and Ismark, like just turn to face you with just like with just like they all just have the exact same the fuck?
Dell just sort of leans back in his chair without looking at Mar and just takes a long sip of his wine.
Farragar
Take a
turns
sip of
around, drunkenly
Hold on,
turns
1
around.
second.
Oh.
Hold on. Okay, so you take a sip of that wine. You've definitely had better wine in your life.
Well,
I mean, like, if
that's
you want
not
to
a
just
fair
get-
standard.
I mean, no, I know. I just mean like even in like to like regards to the like. I mean, like if you were looking to just something to just get drunk off of, I mean, you know, but like, it's serviceable wine.
I mean, that's not a fair standard. Dell is like, he's lived it up in the past.
Okay, I would say that to literally anyone who drank this particular wine.
All right, that's fair.
Literally, it's very cheap wine. Like maybe like 1 grade above like cooking sherry.
Smart people drink chilled water.
I sort
Alright.
of like clear my throat and I like glance at the bartender and I'm like, sorry about him.
So I drunkenly turn around in my chair and go, Mar, if you shut up, I will play chess with you.
I do not speak in return because that would forfeit the agreement.
You just nod.
Okay, hold on. We need to stop and acknowledge that is perhaps the smartest thing that Mar has done since we started.
Probably the smartest thing Mar has done, period.
Basically.
So you just nod?
Yes.
Alright, so I kind of like work my
And
way
I
over
get
to
out
the
my
table.
chess set.
Alright, come over to the table.
Oh, hun, oh, sorry, I'm looking through the chat again. Oh, hun, believe me, there used to be a devil on his shoulder that would have probably made him smash everything. Weren't those great times? Anywho.
It was especially fun when he smashed the gnome, and not in the hot way.
So and I like lean onto the bar again. So these punishments for people who object to the festivals. How often does this, happen?
Well, it happened a few times. It happened a few times, but then, well, after punishments, they stopped popping up quite so.
What kind of punishments are we talking here?
Well, I believe the most recent ones, the ones in the stocks right now, have, I believe, donkey heads placed on them.
Jesus!
I don't even know at this point, to be honest.
Please tell me, okay, wishful thinking maybe, but are these donkey heads made of, like, paper mache, or...?
Yes.
Oh, thank fuck.
Yeah, that would... No, I mean, he's mad, but I don't think he's quite that mad.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say. Still, it's pretty fucked up.
Yes, he wishes to ridicule them, I suppose.
Yeah. So, when is this next festival happening?
3 days from today.
Yeah, and I mean, I was gonna ask everyone's okay with that. Sort of a stupid question now that I'm thinking about it.
Well, the Baron has not heard any objections as of recent, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I can't imagine why.
Maybe he needs an outside opinion?
Yeah, and maybe you need
And
a
she
stock. Maybe you need to be put in a stock with a donkey head put on your face.
She looks
I
at
made
you and
him
she
ask
goes,
myself
"You are
enough
more
before."
than welcome to try." She goes, I suppose. She realizes, I apologize. I have not even introduced myself. My name is Danica Martikov.
Is the place called Danny's?
No.
Ulrich Del Rose, it's a pleasure to meet you, Danica.
Okay, no, stop. Oh, that's what that was. Never mind. Disregard. Thought I saw something. Nothing. The DM is just going mad. As mad as the Baron. No, okay.
Okay, well, the damn
That poor gnome.
We're the kid. We noticed some kids out front, or on the upper level when we came in. Are those yours?
She nods. Yes, those are my sons.
They seem like good kids. I mean, maybe I'm a little biased. I didn't exactly interact with them, but I think most kids are good kids, honestly.
She chuckles a little bit. She goes, "Oh, they can be little shits at times, but
Well, I mean, that's all
but I
kids,
love them."
isn't it?
Yes, of course. Fuck's sake. And wait, no, wait. Oh no, wait. That was. Oh wait,
That was Mar.
no wait. But you rolled a 2 though. 2 plus 3. So Fergar is passed out at the table.
Yeah.
Del just hears a thud behind him, and he's just like, yeah. He doesn't even turn around. He's just like, there it is.
To be fair, this is probably the best thing that could happen with him right now.
Not for Mar.
My head thuds. Pieces go everywhere.
You know, while we're on the topic of children, I'm gonna be totally honest. It feels like I'm a babysitter sometimes.
I don't know what you're talking about, Daddy.
Ooh, don't ever call me that again.
You're so messa.
I see. The thing is, that is objectively more fucked up, and I still prefer it.
I feel like that's one way to describe me compared to the rest of the, or to the rest of the troublemakers in the party.
Objectively more fucked up, and yet we still prefer you.
Yeah, I mean, well, okay, it's what is it? It's either the guy who's like generally fine but into some really kind of fucked up shit, or the guy who literally wants to freaking hang out with the freaking vampire, who presumably wants to kill you after toying with you. I mean, oh shit, am I cutting out again?
No, we hear you.
No.
Okay, sorry, I was talking and then just it was dead silence for like 5 seconds, and I was like,
Yeah,
Sorry,
we
you
stopped
were
interrupting you. It fucked
Wow.
you up.
yo, for real, the one time you're quiet,
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
I just automatically assume something must be broken because no one's talking. Isn't that?
I'm so sorry we exist.
My life with you in a nutshell. But anyway,
Well, we, Miss Danica, we're not really sure how long we're going to be staying around in town, so, you know, any advice to a couple of out-of-towners? Anything we should keep an eye out for?
Know any good barbers?
I'm just imagining, while Dylan's sorting out his response to that, I'm imagining we try to pass off Eddie as a kid, and some guard is just like, "Who is that?" And I'm like, "This is my son, Eddie." And the guard is just like, "That is the single ugliest fucking child I have ever seen in my entire life."
and then Eddie
And
just
you're the
responds
single
with,
ugliest guard in my entire life.
No, but he does it with a gruff voice. He's like, "And you're the ugliest god I've ever seen in my entire life."
Yeah.
No, he wouldn't even do that. He would do it with the puppet.
Oh my god! I can convince them I'm a kid because I'm constantly playing with the fucking puppet. Everything's coming up, Eddie.
And you're cutting out again.
Oh no, I'm just muttering and I have a book in front of my face.
Like deep voice.
Sorry, I'm just paging through the book here, just reminding myself what it all is there in the town and what might she know. You know?
Hey, Daddy, can we keep one of the wolves from town?
If you call me daddy again, I will actually kill you.
Is there a...
But yeah, Dylan, is my flask able to recreate the local wine varieties?
I
Or
would
no?
say you'd have to at least taste it first. So I would say technically yes, but you have to try it first.
All right. So
Because
basically,
otherwise-
like what it can create is based off of my knowledge of.
Alcohol, yes.
Yeah.
And given the fact that he's a very foodie person, I imagine that the alcohol that his flask recreates is pretty spot on.
Yes.
Basically, anytime that I try a new drink, I can make a brewer's tools check to try and recreate it within my flask.
Sure. Well, let's say that. Yeah. Every time.
I like that actually a lot.
And until you like only once per like what was it like per
Like, call it, like,
drinking
one-
session?
Yeah.
Like,
Call
if
it like
you-
once per day or once
Yeah,
per
once
short
per-
long rest.
Yeah, once per like short rest, we'll say. Like, you know, if you have like a glass, you know, having another immediate glass does not, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll say once per short rest you can attempt it. That seems fair.
All right.
Short or long rest, yeah, that seems fair.
That's good flavor. I'm actually going to plug that into the item info.
Yeah, go for it. Okay. I'm surprised. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if I can find any pictures of these guys because I've got in my book. I've got there's a picture of the entire Mardukov family. Can't seem to freaking find these guys. Okay then. I guess I just... Oh wait, here we go, here we go. Oh, here we go, a named NPC handout. Here we go. That might be...
Probably it.
No, not that one. It's not that. Hang on. Let's see. Here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I found it. Okay, let's just say, yeah. Eventually, you see, like walking out of the kitchen. There's a middle-aged looking gentleman. Similarly dressed. Okay, it's at some point, like, yeah, he comes out like and does stuff every now and then. So eventually, you've seen all of them. So, all right, here is the Mardukov. Here's the thing. I knew as soon as I showed you, yeah.
That is the most evil child I've ever seen.
It looks like he poisoned and shaved the kid behind him to take his spot.
I knew, because like
someday I shall inherit father's throne, and then I will rule over the land.
Oh, Sokovsky, could you stop smashing your brother's face in with that rock?
That kid gives Joffrey Baratheon a run for his money.
I knew you'd freaking, but
oh okay, my
yes.
God.
No, real. What's with the dad's eyebrow though? He's got like one eyebrow raised, like.
Oh,
he's like, yes, come to my tavern. He's like, yes.
Yo, is it just me, or does the kid in the back kind of have a Skrillex haircut?
Yeah, he does. That's why I was saying the other kid shaved it because how bad it looks.
Okay, so
on the plus side, if those are children, I'm pretty sure I could pass off as a child.
You could pass off
like,
as
just like
these
the guy,
children specifically.
Like
you could pass off
like the kid in the back, like he's just like constantly beatboxing scary monsters and mini sprites.
Okay, we gotta stop roasting every single NPC.
They have to stop being so roastable.
Like, Jesus Christ. Like, here's the thing. I already knew. Here's the thing. Like, I already knew. Like, even before, like, you guys started making fun of Father Donovich, I knew you guys were gonna laugh. Like when you saw the picture of these guys.
Okay, Dylan, look at these guys.
No, I know. Like.
I didn't know they had a zoo. God, that fucking kid. It looks
I will say, like,
ate one of the brothers, and then
seriously, the look on that kid's face is just like, Father, I require a new whipping boy. This one does not know how to properly receive a lash. Like
no, dude, he's just about to drop the most fire album that Velaki has seen in decades.
It's like Joffrey album actually born to the king.
No, it's the most fire album that it's the main event at the freaking Festival of the Blazing Sun. It's just
it's that fire.
If Strahd was to listen to it, he'd spontaneously combust.
Is that how a bard casts Fireball?
God.
Okay, so okay, so we've had a good laugh there. Let's just I will say, like, here's the thing, like, aesthetically speaking, some of the, like, stuff is kind of neat, but, like, just some of the illustrations of the people in this book are a bit weird. I'll give you that.
I'm sure that this is like what leads me, like, I'm being led to believe that this is like a normal family. These are evil-looking human beings.
Like, here's the thing.
The kid has a knife. That kid has a knife. I'm looking at the knife.
Look. Wait, what? Oh,
the kid has a knife.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. For protection.
Oh.
No, but anyway.
They all look
dude, I have like, okay,
so,
dude, if you think knives are a big deal, I've got like 3 of them that I bring to work every single day.
This kid
but
is
you're
like
a butcher.
8. None of them are for cutting meat.
Yeah, but you're weird.
So anyway, okay.
Fair point.
Okay, look. I will just say look, like half of the NPCs in this game look just evil by default. Not gonna lie. Like a lot of the, like even like a decent amount of the freaking good, and like the ones that are actually like, you know, these are people who will help you. Like a lot of those look mildly look somewhat dubious at best on some of them. It's just the aesthetic of this game. Everyone here just looks evil, or at least mildly menacing by default.
So there, we get like a 30-minute opportunity to derail the campaign every single time a new NPC is brought up.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's something really funny to me about Dell walking in and being like, we caught a glimpse at your kids. They look like nice boys. And meanwhile, they're in the top room like,
I'm sorry. For me, I think I know what I don't like about them. The mother looks like an evil sorceress, and the father looks like the kind of father who had 5 kids, but every year pits them to like death fight against each other, and the winner has to eat the loser.
Stop. Okay, okay. Look,
this is how we survive the winter.
This needs to. Shut up.
The crops are insufficient.
Stop.
These weekly celebrations devastate our food stores.
Okay, stop, or I will actually mute you.
I'm okay.
Okay, look, we've had our laughs. Yes, the art in this game is a bit goofy in that regards. Yes,
just accept it's going to happen every single time.
Oh, but
it'll go so much easier.
This one is particularly bad, though.
This one's pretty bad.
Yes, no, I agree with you 100%. I do wish that they'd have been designed a bit different. Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're moving on.
If I start laughing, I'll mute myself.
Yeah, okay.
Like, not gonna lie, because here's the thing. I've seen pretty much every illustration of, like, you know, all of, like, the illustrated characters in this game, and Jesus H. fucking Christ.
It's okay, we're good.
This is not even the worst offender. I'll just let you know right now. This is not even the worst offender.
And when the time comes, we'll be sure to rip into him too, but we're good for now, so.
We're equal opportunity roasters.
No, I'm kidding. Kidding.
Alright, we're good. We're good.
Okay, so, shit, where the fuck even were we?
I'm passed out.
Someone walked out of the kitchen.
I asked her. God, this was so long ago. I asked her if any newbies like us should know anything about the town.
Right. Yes, the town. I was looking up stuff about the town.
My eldest boy.
Yes, he carries a knife. Oh, I don't know where he keeps getting them. I keep confiscating them, but he just finds more.
He seemingly produces endless amounts of knives from the nether. Like.
I'm sorry. Like, we were done, and then I had to do something.
The rest of the town calls him the pointy boy.
Let's see. Okay. I think I got. Okay, so in response to that question, she tells you, well, you probably may have already guessed this, but perhaps you should, I'll mention, like, you guys are the only ones in here right now, as you may have noticed. Yeah, and she tells you, it is not typically wise. I would recommend keeping this discussion to yourselves out in the streets about the festivals, and, lest, well, you get thrown in the stocks. But I other than perhaps I believe there's a Vistani camp outside of a decent ways outside of town to the west.
Oh, we've been introduced.
Merry fellows there.
Right. She goes, well, other than that, I can't immediately think of things. Although, yeah, you say, you tell me that you are travelers, yes, from lands beyond Barovia.
Pretty far beyond, I have a feeling, yeah.
Wait here for a moment. I believe my husband may wish to speak with you. And
All
she
right.
walks off for a moment, and she walks off it through a door, through the doorway, and then after like a minute or two, out comes a fairly, somewhat aged-looking gentleman with the scar. You know what he looks like.
Who throws the pointy boy at us?
I'm just
You
imagining
talking
him
shit
and
on my
Mar
kids.
like him and Mark getting into a stab off.
I heard you say I can make my kids
Mar-
kill each other.
Mar stands up to go fill the
Oh,
pitcher
no.
again.
Okay. All right, you stand up.
The real Eggman.
Now what?
I grab the pitcher and I begin to walk out the door.
All right. Begin walking out the door. Are you just trying to be quiet about it, or are you just like nonchalant, just, get up, going to go refill the pitcher?
Nonchalant.
All right. So he's not really trying to necessarily hide it.
No.
Okay. You make it over to the door.
Then I continue out to the well and I get my water.
All right.
You're a very hydrated boy, aren't you?
God, this game is riveting.
I really
I
love
wish
the
I
music.
too could
And then-
exercise to drink water. Oh wait,
I
I have
return-
water right here.
I swear,
Alright.
like hearing Mar,
And I chill
Mar
it.
doing anything is like watching a guy play Quap in 5e. Like I take a series of consecutive steps with my left and right foot, and I lean deeply into the well to refill the pitcher.
I inhale through my mouth as not to suffocate. Promptly
I for-
thereafter, I exhale as not to
Well,
rid myself.
technically, you should inhale with your nose and out through your mouth using your diaphragm.
I fucking breathe. How is that for you, campaign master?
Can I get an advantage for role-playing out breathing?
All right. So anyway, Dungeons and Dragons is a tabletop role-playing game where. All right. So yes. So okay. So yes, this bearded gentleman approaches you from behind the counter. And shit, hang on, let me move back. Sorry, I went a few pages ahead here. Right. Sorry. Yes. So the gentleman. He stands there as I think of a voice for this man. Yeah, I'm pulling the Griffin here.
you are talking shit about my pointy boy.
How dare you speak ill of my family? No. Okay. In all seriousness,
Hey, Danica, why'd you marry this guy?
he was rich. He was rich. No, I'm kidding.
He has a beautiful singing voice.
I
And
doubt
two beautiful
it.
children.
Somewhere over the rainbow. Wait, what's
I
the
died.
rainbow? I've never seen one.
I'm dead. I died.
Okay.
Farrar wakes up.
No. Okay. No, you're still passed out, buddy.
Oh no, I meant like from the singing. I was joking.
Oh, gotcha. It was such a. It literally interrupted his narcolepsy. It was so bad.
Your singing was so bad that it killed me, brought me back to life, and then killed me again.
So anyway,
I feel like we have to learn how to do that poorly just so we can wake him up when we need him.
all right. So anyway, yeah. So okay, Bertie, he goes, "Hello there. My name is Erwin Martikov. Thank you for stopping into the Blue Water Inn.
Oh, it's been our pleasure. It's a very nice place.
So my wife tells me though that you are adventurer. Yeah, you are travelers from far off that have been brought here. Yes.
That's correct.
You fancy yourself as maybe more of the adventurers type.
It's possible that we could be described that way, yeah.
I just simply ask because, well, my wine shipments have not been coming in lately, and that from the Wizards of Wine winery down down to the southwest. It is on the way to the village of Kresk. It just concerns me because, well, my shipment from last week and the week before have not come in. And I'm just a bit nervous is all. Do you think, if you happen to be heading that way, do you think you might be able to maybe stop by there and, well, make sure everything is all right?
Between here and Krisk, you said?
Yes, between here and Kresk.
All right. Yeah, if we're heading that way, we'll take a look for you.
All right. Thank you.
I pipe up and I say, "Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to have any cucumber or lemon?"
What's a lemon?
I am not familiar with this lemon you speak of. What is that?
I do, however, have a surplus of cucumbers.
Yes, very many lake cucumbers. So many. Oh, we are sick of them. Please,
No, he's-
take them. I will give them to you. No.
I like to imagine that he has like a fucking like 6 foot long like prize cucumber that he keeps hung up in like the back of the kitchen.
Are you sure that isn't his wife's? I'm so sorry.
Corbin, breathe, breathe, Corbin.
Breathe through your nose.
Where's the spiked bat now?
It makes
Okay, just
everything
mimic the
worthwhile.
turtle. Breathe through your ass.
That's how
All
I
right,
talk.
I'm gonna grab some coffee real quick.
I think I'm gonna go grab something to drink while he's out too.
Okay. Yeah, this is, well, do you want to... All right, we have been at this. Do we want to maybe take like a 5-10 minute break?
Yeah,
Sure.
man, I gotta whip out a fat dookie.
Okay.
Hey,
it out.
Hawthorne, thanks for
Whip
the
it
follow.
out, babe. Whip out that samurai shit.
I really wanted to like go up to the kids. Why, hello, my fellow children. I really like. If it was the fact that I had to get rid of my mustache, I'd really want to do that.
On top of...
You're dying. Meanwhile, for whoever's actually watching on Twitch, they're just gonna watch a lot of silence now.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, okay, sorry. I heard you like kind of like, "Bleh," and I thought I might have been glitching out again.
You were for a while.
I'm back.
Oh, I wasn't even saying anything.
Oh, thought you were. Fuck.
No.
Because they said something and you they got all laggy and then it was just quiet for a bit.
I might have accidentally muttered something without realizing.
Hot.
Oh, aren't I just?
Truly. Dylan is a lucky woman.
Ain't I, though?
And everything is worth it when I just get to hear a snort from you.
You're able to make him laugh more than I can, usually. Which saddens me.
I feel like there's some cuck joke I could make, but that just seems too easy.
Oh, what was it? Hawthorne, if you're there and you can hear me. They have
yeah.
a frying pan.
A fryer pan.
Yeah, it's a magic pan that it's a fire frying. It's literally a frying pan that can go on fire.
That had a really good show by Matt Groening. I'm sorry.
Was that really necessary?
It was exclusively because I just run on pure instinct, so I have to say the first thing that comes to my mind.
Of course.
I'm basically an animal.
For anyone that can, sorry, just to, because there are a couple of people in the stream chat. Just to clarify, we are taking a couple-minute break. If anyone can hear me on the stream, just to clarify. Wow, a lot of our friends from Arcana have recently followed Drew.
Yep.
Oh, you can get this single pickle. It's pickle dick. I'm so sorry.
No, you actually need to have a high IQ to really understand the humor in that.
So did the guy have cucumber or lemon?
Citrus fruits tend to need to grow in very bright, sunny locales, but cucumbers, I'm sure, would be entirely feasible.
Where do cucumbers grow?
Like,
That's
dude,
your
I could grow cucumbers out in my yard.
Okay, we'll say yes, sure. He's got a few cucumbers in the back.
I would like one.
He goes, are you planning on staying the night?
I say I think so.
I think we're gonna scout the town out a little bit more before we settle on a place to shack up. But
I say I'll stay the night here, regardless.
At this point, just let him do it. He has his own personal well.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, he has the food, he has the water, he has the children.
Don't.
This is as good an excuse as any to just have him murdered in his sleep, so...
So yeah.
Time to not sleep.
May I have
what is it? So, well, he tells you, a room for the evening is 1 gold piece, but, what is it? As well as the room you do, you will also, you will get a complimentary, piece of bread and, bowl of hot beet soup for no extra charge.
So that's an awesome deal. Thank you very much. And I hand him a gold piece and say, how much are you selling your cucumbers for?
He tells you, I am feeling nice. I will let you have the cucumber as well.
I thank him, and I wait for him to give me a cucumber.
Okay, after a moment, he'll walk back to presumably to the kitchen, and about a minute later, he comes back with a cucumber.
I take the cucumber and I bring it back to my table and sit down. I then take out a dagger and begin to chop the cucumber into slices, which I then put into my pitcher.
Just keep it up.
Yeah.
Keep it up, peace. QWOP.
This is hurting me.
So my pitcher is now full of slices of cucumber.
All right. Oh, and what was it? Also, and he tells you, I'm not sure if you will be I'm not sure if you will find many other places to stay here in Vallaki, but you're more than welcome to look if you like. It's getting rather late, though. I should mention, yeah, it is rather late in the day, and at this point, a few people have started some folks have started trickling in, and getting seats, ordering drinks, and such things.
Sort of like lean back to Irina and Ismark and go, "You guys still want to check out that church?"
He looks over and he goes, "Well, perhaps we should check tomorrow in the morning."
Yeah, all right, sounds good to me. And I turn back and I go, "Yeah, we'll take a few rooms."
He goes, all right, that'll be a gold piece each. And
okay.
What was it? Ismark pulls out 2 gold pieces for him and Irina. And
stay for free.
Would they not be together?
Yo, these hot ass identical triplets just coming on in.
Shush! It's just a freaking commoner, freaking.
See, but what if they're clones and they're here to murder?
Okay, so let's just no. Let's just not, please.
The guys at the top are bad guys. They have colored backgrounds. But not the guy
That's
at the center
racist.
table. He's cool. Also, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that a person's background color was indicative of their racial
That's
standing.
that's racist.
Of course, you have to play the black card. Can't believe this. This is horrible.
Someone has to.
Those hey, better dead
How
than red.
How many rooms? Two rooms.
How many? Wait, hang on.
We can have Dell and Fergus have a room, and
Well,
Rhaegar and Eddie can have a room, and then we draw straws to see who gets Mar.
No, hang on a
No,
second.
Mara already has his own room.
Yo, come on. I need to speak here for a second. I was gonna say
Fergar has the table that he's currently passed out on.
I get a really big bed to myself. I will bite anyone who tries to say otherwise.
What's that? You want to get into a fight using natural weapons?
I mean, I could do other stuff. Just be
Dungeons
betting
and
involved.
Dragons is a tabletop role-playing game in which the characters assume the roles of DM. Please continue.
I don't know. Am I gonna
Dungeons and
actually
Dragons
get to
is a
speak now, or
tabletop role-playing game where people fight over who gets the big bed.
I'm gonna eat my bottom lip. Please continue.
Kinky.
I don't know. Am I actually gonna get to speak now, or?
Yeah,
Debatable.
go ahead.
So what I was trying to say earlier is they're actually, unlike most of the taverns that you guys have been staying in, there's an actual specific layout to this place.
Oh.
So, because like, I was gonna say I'll show you. You guys will scroll up towards the blackness.
That's also racist.
Only if you
Yeah,
want it to
it's
be racist.
it's called the darkness. Thank you.
Yeah, we prefer the darkness.
darkness and
Basketball.
redness and whiteness.
Black Link.
Goku Black.
That's why on the census they replaced African American with dark.
African American Link.
I'm sorry. I was just laughing about Goku Black, and then what do you call normal Goku? Goku White? That just sounds bad.
I thought Goku was Asian.
No, Goku alien.
Ooh.
Not even human. He's not Asian. He's freaking
Is he
alien.
illegal?
Goku isn't a human to begin with.
Yeah, he's literally a fucking alien.
This is the most brain dead conversation we've had since we started this campaign.
What was the first one?
Look, can you please just unshroud the African Americanness? Okay, here we
Yes.
go. I see it.
Yes, I did. There you are.
Cool, cool.
Here, I missed a spot. There we go. So yeah, this is what the upper level looks like. So yeah,
Simple
basically
layout.
there's right. So what is it like? So like Irina and Ismark will like take one of the double rooms. You know, and so then there's 5 of you. So there's basically, do you want 2 in one and 3 in another, or 4 in one and Mars just by himself?
So I paid $1 for my whole room. I expected.
Yeah, he can be by himself. I'll let him have it.
I mean, he did pay for
Let him-
his own room first.
He did.
Yeah,
So
I
he
mean,
gets the choice. As he
Okay, so
jumps
anyway.
outside through the window.
If it happens, so be it. He's
he
a big
walks
boy.
outside, fills the pitcher, and then jumps into the second story.
Just smashes through the window.
Just he smashes through the window. The window actually is like a portal portal, and he just sends him through that other window up on the second floor. You just hear a from above you at the same
Smashes
time.
through the window like a fucking Gary's Mod animation.
Yeah, basically.
Also, Dylan, you lied.
What?
Or maybe I was just wrong, but that... No, I'm being stupid. Never mind. I was thinking fucking patio stuff.
Oh no,
No,
that's
it's just room. You said that was a fence.
what?
That
Is
that
that
dotted
not
line down below is... You
Yeah,
said
it's
it was
not
a
a fence.
fence.
Isn't it
No,
a
that's-
fence?
No, that's marking off where the upper level is.
Oh, right.
So that means that Fairgar jumped over nothing.
Yeah. Well, hey, we'll just say that there is also a fence there.
support
Great.
fence.
Here's the thing. I was looking at the.
Well, because it
Yeah.
looks like those little squares or the like pillars holding it up.
Yes, I
Spiritual
realize that
supports.
now. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. 90% of the time I've been looking at this map, I've been looking at the bottom floor.
I really am glad we're
That's
talking about the
where all of
architecture of this building
everyone
we could be
is.
playing.
Am I a robot for you guys?
No,
No.
you sound fine to me.
You all
Oh, you
sound like robots to me.
fine.
You're a bitch.
If Lau was here, he'd be deeply offended by that.
And I'm gonna take this.
No one say anything.
Dungeons and Dragons is a tabletop role-playing game where players...
Really that
You're trying way too hard for that.
Dungeons
really?
and Dragons
I
is a
thought it was pretty
tabletop role-playing game where the drow who shagged me.
Okay, so, where the fuck even were we? Question, that is the freaking, always the question
I
of
was
the day.
showing the room I was claiming.
Right, yeah, anyway. Yes, so you have, you claimed your own room for the night. Alright, yeah. Mars given a key for his room, Mark and Marina are given a key for theirs, and you're given a key for yours.
Or just carves his name into the floor.
Probably would.
No, he carves it into the freaking door, like inside the door. Like on the inside. And then the car proceeds to carve it on the outside as well.
I feel like I should follow Mara around, and every time he carves his name into something, I should mend it.
Yeah, you could.
Thankfully, there's no time limit on mend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally, as long as you've seen it, you can mend it.
Can he mend my heart?
No, unfortunately, that is...
He can't cast Cure Light Wounds.
Unfortunately, that is something that no amount of magic could possibly fix.
Short of Wish or a Restoration spell.
Nah, not even Wish can save that man.
Gay.
Anywho, alright, so yeah, so there's some...
Did,
You mentioned about the Wizards of Winery, something's weird about that. You know, if you happen to be going that way, which you might be if things don't work out. Here was the plan that you and Ismark had. Was that you, if the Lockheed didn't work out, you were going to try Kresk next. Anyway, so we'll just say at this point, Farragar has woken up from his stupor. He's still like, and then like he sits up and like there's a couple of chess pieces sticking to the underside of his mouth that like just plop off because like they were sticking slightly, and then gravity just dropped them. So yeah, you just woke up, Farragar.
yay! I missed like everything because you kind of like just cut out.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Am I still cutting out? Good.
A very, very vague roboticness to your voice, but
As you, senor.
If I start freaking out then soon, then that would explain why. Because
happen again.
It's not happening for me.
Lucky.
Let me try my thing.
I can hear him just fine.
All of you sounded weird.
Okay, well, let's just stop talking about how the... Farragar, you're awake now.
Cool.
And you've all got rooms. You've all got rooms, and you've got complimentary soup and bread to go with them.
Oh boy. Everything I wanted in life.
So, I was gonna say, so do y'all want to
Yeah, Dell goes to his room.
Doesn't he even have his bread or his soup?
He takes his bread and soup.
Alright. Okay.
Mar refills his pitcher.
God.
Okay. You refill your pitcher. Do you do anything besides just refilling your pitcher?
No.
Okay then. You refill the pitcher. It's got nice, cold, refreshing water in it.
You have to go to the bathroom eventually.
What do you think I do in the well? Just kidding.
No, don't you know elves don't
yeah.
pee?
Oh, right.
I'd probably.
Yo,
They are
Chekhov-
graceful
yo,
woodland creatures.
yo,
Photosynthesize.
Chekhov's toilet, man. You drink something, you gotta piss it out eventually by the third act. Or no, wait, shit. Or is it by the end of the? No, yeah, yeah. Chekhov's gun. You have to. Someone has to have shot it by the third act. Is what it is, right? Doesn't matter anyway. But yeah, okay. So everyone goes up to their rooms eventually. Then it's night. It's late. Ismark and Irina retire to their room. What are Fergar and Mar doing then? Since it looks like they're still down in the bar.
I'm going to bed.
All right, you make an acrobatics check to see if you can make it up the stairs. Just for funsies.
I'd like to point out.
Oh, why does that have to be acrobatics? Why can't it be athletics?
Because it's balance. You like it to just be a straight dex?
It doesn't matter.
You tumble down the stairs the first time you try to go up. like
Oh,
what is
Lord.
it? You're about halfway up, and then you just fall forward, and then you just start like down the steps. Because you're drunk and you're trying to climb stairs.
Yeah.
All right, we'll just say that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go.
I was just saying. All right, look. After that, we'll just say you're able to make it up on the second try.
Eventually.
You use the railing for support this time. Alright, anyway, so yeah.
Upon being ready to retire from Eve, I go out once more to fill up my water to have on my nightstand.
Alright.
I fill it, and I begin to scale the staircase.
Alright, you climb the stairs.
Once I have gotten to the second floor, I go inside my room.
Alright.
I put my pitcher on my nightstand, and I get into the southern bed.
Okay.
Not wanting to reach out to the nightstand once more, feeling very cozy after using prestidigitation to warm my covers.
Dell killed himself.
I use prestidigitation once more to snuff out the light that is illuminating my room.
I'm gonna use Fireball to snuff out the light in your heart.
And then I go to sleep.
You're, well, meditate.
I made it.
Well, you meditate. You're an elf.
I made a mistake.
But I'm
Finding
still
out how
cozily
to-
meditating in my bed.
That's fine. Alright, you meditate for 4 hours, and it's still evening. And presumably, unless anyone else was doing anything, the rest of you are all presumably sleeping.
Mm-hmm. I've made a horrible mistake pointing out how him playing his character is like playing QWOP in 5e.
So can we just slide our beds together like some old cartoon?
No.
You sure?
So yeah, so,
I'm sure.
Is it Dad?
So yeah, so is everyone just sleeping? Besides you, well, you know, the elf.
Yeah.
Woo, sleep.
All right. Okay then. So yeah, halfway through the night, you finish your meditation, and do you just chill out in your room for till morning, or? Peace.
Well, once I have finished meditating, I drink some more water.
Okay.
Eventually, I'm gonna need more, so I'll go downstairs.
Okay, so no, okay, look, just tell me this. Are you planning on sneaking out tonight to go to the freaking castle Ravenloft, or no?
Oh, not tonight.
Okay, just wanted to clarify. That was the only reason why I was asking. I don't need a freaking play-by-play. Alright, you do your freaking water routine. And then eventually you have to take a super wicked bad piss.
Which I do so on the barn.
Pee the bed.
Anyway.
Plus, I go out the side of the barn and I pee on it.
Man, like Mars here, like playing fucking Dwarf Fortress. The rest of us are playing fucking Tome.
I hate it.
And then I refill my pitcher again and go back.
Alright. I will say...
Holy shit, that was so easy.
Yep. What was it? I will say one thing that... What was it? What was it? I will say one thing. You do notice... what was it? You do notice that, like while you're walking back up from after taking your piss, you do notice there is a gentleman that you hadn't seen earlier walking across the other side of the balcony. He walks over to this room here. He unlocks the door and he steps inside.
Look like Count Olaf.
I find that mighty suspicious. So I do not retire to my room.
I've made a grave error in judgment today, gentlemen. Grave error in judgment. I'm sorry.
I did a single, not even mean thing.
I'm genuinely sorry. Like to all of you.
He just looks off looking motherfucker.
Okay, so what does Mar do then?
Well, yeah, before he does anything rash, would you be so kind as to expose a little bit more of this wall that's like right next to Gus,
Oh my god.
so that everyone knows that that's a wall there?
Okay, yes.
Because otherwise, it's kind of sort of hidden a little bit.
There.
Yeah.
To the bottom.
I assess my options. Is it
Okay.
is the front door open? Would I be able to go in through the front door?
You do realize that this, like, it's a one-way room, right? Like, the room has one
There
door.
are 2 staircases.
Right, one is inside, which, well...
Yes, and the one that we have access to is outside.
Okay, well, make an insight check. You figure the front door is probably locked.
Then I slowly lower myself from this balcony into the middle of the bar.
Okay, so
Yeah, don't-
first make an acrobatics check.
Definitely don't use your prestidigitation to snuff out more lights and just turn into a
I was gonna
bat.
say, well, no, because here's the thing. Like I was gonna say, it's dark, you know, and like it's closed down for the evening, you know. So, yeah,
You could literally just turn into a bat.
Oh yeah, that's
you
better.
can, it's dark, so you could literally fly. Not even just know much about turning. You could literally just flap your cloak and literally just fly over there. You are literally capable of flying.
Oh, that's so true. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Die,
you fall and,
Squirtle.
here, everyone in the other room, all the other party members, make a quick perception check.
I'm pissed.
I perceive this shit.
Drew?
If we're
Oh,
asleep,
my bad.
I would think we'd have disadvantage or something. Being asleep does kind of
I mean,
put a
all right.
damper on perception.
All right, yeah, well, all right. We'll say it was just a faint thud. Not incredibly loud, but yeah, all right, fine. Since you're asleep, you probably would. Yeah, fair point. So, all right. None of you are woken up at the very least. So, all right. Yeah, you have not so gracefully landed, like hopping the railing. You lose your grip and you just kind of fall and land right on your ass with a bit of a thud.
Good. Pain makes gain.
Just go roll a
I'm
d6.
about to gain an aneurysm.
Here, just roll a d6 for me for funsies. You take 6 bludgeoning damage as you fall, land right on your right on the pelvis.
He lands on a fork.
I was literally about to say that. That exact same thing.
Oh shit!
Now,
That's
see what he
why I
does
left
is he
my dagger.
lands on a spoon that catapults a fork up into the air.
You land on top
And then-
of Pointy Boy.
Pointy
I,
Boy is having none of it.
I grunt faintly,
Just
and then I get up. I stand up, and I stealthily make my way to the staircase.
Okay, make a stealth check. Okay, yes, you very sneakily snuck your way up the staircase.
Roll acrobatics.
Let's
And
see.
then I'd like to go towards the door.
Okay, yeah, okay. 1 second, let's see. Here we go. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, you're at the, okay. Yeah, you're at the, okay, you make your way to the door.
I then use my thieves' tools to try to look under the door.
All right. Look under there. It's dark.
He has dark vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still you can't really make out much of anything. It's just like you see, like looks like maybe a cabinet.
I very, very slow. Well, first of all, tell me, is there like a door knob, or is it what is the mechanism of this door?
Generally, doors tend to have knobs. Yes.
Okay, but it could be like a thing you have to like. Okay, so I very slowly try the doorknob, then try to turn it.
It's locked.
Brilliant.
I attempt to pick said lock.
Okay, make a thieves' tools thing. Okay, you have picked the lock. The door will now open.
Is there a vaulted ceiling to this bar, or would I be about at the roof?
No, well, you think there might, I mean, like, maybe there's, like, room for, like, an attic, but, like, yeah, it's a two-floor, it's a, like, two-story building. I mean, maybe there's, like, an attic, but, like, no, yeah, you're on there would be roof above you.
Gotcha.
Like, there's no skylights or anything, it's just roof.
I, as slowly and stealthily as possible, open the door.
Okay, make another sleight of hand check.
Good.
Or no. Yeah. Alright, give me 1 second here. I will just... Let's see. Okay, well. Alright. Yeah, you open the door. Fairly quietly. Maybe just like a very slight creak, but you know, other than that.
And does the door open this way or this way?
Jesus Christ, man, you're making me think about shit that...
Well, it either gives me... I either get increasing vision of inside this room, or I get increasing vision of a wall.
Or the DM could just tell you how much you see.
Or the DM could just say...
The DM could say you're greeted by a crossbow bolt to the face, you die.
Yeah.
For just trying to break into another patron's room after seeing him quietly enjoying the darkness.
Okay, yeah, you see, what is it? Yeah, you go, you see it's dark, you see there's presumably a sleeping person in the bed. Presumably the person that walked into the room.
I look at his desk because it looks like there's something on it.
Oh, here.
Is there something on this desk?
Let me see here. Let me see. Yes, you see just a journal sitting on the desk.
I, as quietly as possible, tiptoe over and try to snatch the journal and bring it back outside the room so I can look at it.
Okay, make a stealth check.
I get advantage.
Alright, you sneak into the room, you pick up this book off of the... You pick up this book off of the desk, and you step out of the room.
I then... Oh, I probably can't read it in this darkness?
No.
Would I be able to?
No.
Okay.
You can't read in darkness.
I use the cloak of the bat to fly back to my room.
Okay.
Leaving his door open.
Okay.
For now, yeah. And then once I'm in my room, I relight my little lantern or whatever it is, and...
You light a candle or some shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then. All right, so you start reading through here, and the journal would seem to be written by a man named Rictavio. He seems to just mention he seems to be a traveling, like, entertainer of sorts that goes around looking for. Basically, a lot of these you read are is him basically writing it like sort of like notes to someone he refers to as Drusilla. And he just mentions about various strange oddities that he has come across in his travels. What is it? One thing that you read is a story about what he refers to as a werehair child, which was apparently a young boy who could transform into a rabbit on nights of the full moon. You read another thing he talks about a half-orc woman named Gorabaka, who could apparently chew through iron chains. You read apparently about he at one point came across a giant man-eating plant that had the most remarkable of singing voices. Also, another one you read. I mean, are you just continuing reading this whole thing then, or?
No. Once I've just kind of gone through those, I lose interest and I fly back to the other balcony.
Okay.
I then attempt to tiptoe back in, put the book back exactly, the journal back exactly where it was, and just look around the room, see if there's anything else.
Okay then, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Do you want a stealth check just to like get the journal back? Or
Sure. Do that first.
24.
Okay.
And then perception.
You take a look around. I mean, you see there's a footlocker in here. There's a wardrobe. I mean, like, there's nothing else really out, kind of like there. It's, you know.
I kneel down and try to open the footlocker.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check. Okay, so, well, I guess if he's asleep, then sure, I suppose it'd be with advantage. All right, managed to open the footlocker without making much noise. You look inside, you don't really see anything other than clothes and travel wear.
I shut the footlocker.
Okay, make another sleight of hand check.
Shut the footlocker.
Okay, you shut it quietly.
I then go to the wardrobe and see if there's anything in there.
Okay. Another stealth check, just because why the fuck not?
25.
Alright.
You are just rifling through this man's belongings because he had the audacity.
Check his ankle to see if he's got an eye tattooed on it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Right. Perfect.
I'm glad y'all got that.
Yeah. No. The fuck, like, you
just,
cannot
oh man,
tell
this
me he doesn't look like
this
Olaf.
suspicious motherfucker doing exactly what I was, being awake at night. How dare he?
Hey, to be fair, he would know suspicious better than anyone if he wasn't, you know.
Yeah,
takes
but to be
one to
totally
know.
honest, like 9 times out of 10, if someone else is suspicious, he wants to put his dick in it.
Alright.
I want to
Okay,
argue that.
so, more, because again, these like wooden cabinets and stuff, these things are old. They're kind of creaky. Make one more sleight of hand check for me. Okay. You look for, again, just clothes and, like, nothing unusual. Just stuff that you would find in a wardrobe.
I slowly get down onto the floor and look under his bed.
Okay, then. There's nothing under his bed.
Boogie Monster?
No, nothing.
You could be the Boogie Monster.
Returning to my feet, I try to see if there's anything explicitly like that I can see on his person.
He is... Okay. He is under
He's
the
covered in
covers.
blood. Okay.
Buck ass naked.
He was wearing a cock ring that you appraise at 75,000 gold pieces. It's very ornate.
I was gonna say, yeah, you literally you have not found anything of any particular value as of so far in this. The only thing of any particular note is that book of apparent oddities that this man it would seem has come across in his travels. You have literally not found anything of any value, of anything like remotely suspicious. You've not found anything of the sort.
Just disappointed.
Yeah, you should be, honestly.
I begin to leave the room, but before doing so, I soil his journal.
In what regard?
I make it look like it's bloody,
Why?
just to scare him.
Okay then.
You
Wait a second. Is there?
Are
It's
we
just-
the bad guys?
You're just
Using prestidigitation, sorry.
Is it
yeah.
just is it verbal or is it just somatic?
It's both.
Okay, then make a.
stealth, I think just a stealth check, right?
Well, not well, because he's talking is the thing.
I don't need to talk. It'd still be like a whisper.
All
And then
right, just
Marg
make
gets
a
beaten
stealth
up by
check,
a
but it's
nice
not
old
with
man.
advantage because this is about
Okay.
because you're literally trying to be quiet. Okay, so as you are casting the enchantment, you hear a slight. You just hear a slight. You just hear like a slight, and then suddenly, the man in the bed just sits upright. Just
You had to.
suddenly.
You had to do this last thing to this person. This last completely unnecessary thing to this person who has done nothing to you. You just had to do it. You couldn't resist, could you?
Yeah, he had the absolute audacity to just, be out for a midnight walk. Just chill out for a minute, just on the balcony, just chilling.
You just
Nothing.
had
Just
to.
chilling.
And now you got in the way of him.
The second he begins to
No, he's already sitting like.
oh,
like
he's sitting up.
Like he was just like, like immediately just sat like upright, like just bolted, like just, like on alert, like yeah, your presence is now known. Like he's just looking right at you.
I angstily swipe my cape into his face and run out the door and then fly across the balcony as quickly as possible.
To which all of you here suddenly hear a shout of you just suddenly just hear this shout. Suddenly just this man is like, "Stop! Get back here!"
Oh,
And
What are the
suddenly
odds?
just thump, like he's immediately like is out of the bed after you. Like he sees you fly across.
Definitely not buck-ass
Um,
naked.
Okay, yeah, if he's following me, then I do not go to my room. I just go straight out the building.
So does anyone else
Flying.
think that this is not
Like
Mog
yeah,
with
you're
back to
all
bed?
just suddenly woken up by the sound of someone shouting.
Gus rolls over and folds his pillow over his ears.
I like your thinking.
Farragar wakes up, so I wake up, I roll over, I look at Dell, and I be like, what did
You
Marg
see-
get into this time?
You all just hear, "Stop! Feed!"
oh God!
Can we just find out in the morning?
Is there any chance that it's not him and we can
No.
just go back to sleep and
Yeah.
it's not our problem?
At this
Nope.
point, if it was him, he's
God.
already gotten away. Can we just
Dell
please
like
sleep?
groans really loud and he like throws his covers off and he like gets out. He's like, "You guys can keep sleeping if you want. I'm going after him."
Thanks,
No.
Daddy.
I feel bad, I can't let you go alone.
All right, so I go out and I look across the balcony. I go, "What happened?"
Oh, for the record, I fly to the well,
Okay, you're at the.
and
oh my God.
I then change my clothing. I take off my cloak of the bat for the first time in like forever, and I put on my red cloak.
Okay, the one that you stole from the frickin'
Red cloaks.
Red cloaks. Okay.
And then I just casually sip some water from the well with my hands.
You know, Mar. You know what'd be beautiful? if I was able to be there and give you water breathing so you could just jump in the fucking well and hide.
And stay there forever.
Stay there for 24 hours until you drown.
Like suddenly, you see this man like in his nightwear, holding he's got a sword in hand, well, cane sword actually, is what it would be, but running across like down towards like the staircase, and he's shouting, "Assassins! And assassins!"
Can we hear this from the bedroom?
Yes, like you hear assassins.
So I look over at Dell.
Really loudly. He's not an assassin. He's just an idiot.
Yeah, real quick, I'm gonna check Mars' room. I opened the door to Mars' room.
Yeah, it's unlocked.
Am I gonna have to fight this dude?
Lo and behold, Mars not in there.
Dell's like, motherfucker, and he is like, sir.
No, he's already like he's.
Sir, don't.
Bolting down.
Sir, you don't. There's a. All right.
No, he's running. Like he's.
I'm gonna
I
try
run
to
back.
All right. I
run back to my room and I grab my mace and my shield and I start running. Running back.
Don't hit him too hard.
These people. Hang on 1 second. Ignore it. These people are not here. It is.
I'd like to point out you had the ability to run away and you decided to stop at a well and use a cloak that the other people that were there would notice.
Yeah, because I just want to look different than the guy who was in his room.
Yeah,
He's wearing a black cloak. Now this guy's wearing a red cloak.
Hold on a second.
Casually drinking water.
Hold on.
Like
There's
my
no
MO.
way. You can't get out there before I did.
Nope.
Because my party members associate me with the drinking of this well's water, and this man associates.
You want to get caught by your party red-handed and red-cloaked after you just tried robbing somebody?
I wouldn't be red-handed. I have none of his belongings.
You were in his room.
You know what? Peace, your logic is about as tenuous as any romantic interaction that I have had, period.
So I'm running to try to meet this guy. How far do I get before?
I was about to say, I suppose we'll just say like, yeah, he literally like just kicks the door open and like looks over and he sees the guy standing at the well. Now I'm just gonna say, here's the thing, like he was running right after you is the thing. The time it would take you to take off your cloak, put it away, pull out another cloak, and then like put that on. Because again, this guy was after you, dude. So like you're just putting on this robe, this red robe, as he's just bursting out the door, and he just looks right at you. So freaking got a freaking sword in hand.
I shout, "You looking for that cloaked guy who just ran past?"
Okay. Make a deception check with disadvantage because he saw you putting on that cloak. All right, versus freaking.
I hope he rolls a 4.
No, here's the thing. This guy could crit fail and he'd see through that lie. I'll just tell you that. He could crit fail and he would have seen through that lie. He just looks right at you and he goes. And he goes, "You won't be killing me this night." And and he's just like he is charging right at you.
Dell like is sprinting towards this guy, and I'm gonna try to make it like right here.
So I'd probably say I'm about here right now, still sprinting my way over.
And he holds his arms out, and he's like, "He's not an assassin. He's not an assassin. He's an idiot."
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Because he just woke up with this guy in his room. This cloaked hooded figure. So
as he does that, I slowly pull out my shitty spear.
The one that you take to bed with you?
Okay, do I have to like freaking give him like freaking like a -5 now because you're freaking arming yourself now? About to fight this dude?
No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't going to take out the spear in my room.
Alright, like he's just like,
it's not like I could just have that on my person.
Okay, so like he's looking at he's got the biggest glare on his face. Then what the devil was he doing in my room? I was sleeping.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't know what's wrong with him. I think he's got some sort of a compulsive disorder. At this point,
he looks over at Mar and he goes, "You have 5 seconds to explain yourself now." As Mar, he's talking directly to Mar.
I say, I saw you come in, and I wanted to see what your deal was, and now I know that you like weird people. And I respect that.
Okay, make a persuasion again with disadvantage. Make a persuasion check, I guess. He's not buying that for a second. I mean, it may be the truth, but he's not buying that for a second. And he's just looking at you like, yeah, he's already taking several, like, he's beginning to take steps forward towards you, and he goes, I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're from. But if I ever see you anywhere near me again, I will not hesitate to end you.
I say, sounds cool. I'm just gonna get a drink of water.
And as you do, he walks up to you and he goes up to you, and you take 1 bludgeoning damage as he just decks you in the nose.
He has no strength?
It's an unarmed strike.
Yeah, it's 1 plus your strength.
Yeah.
So he has no
damage.
strength.
He's old.
Yeah.
I mean, unless he's bopping him in the nose with his cane.
So yeah, like just smack, like just ow, your nose is definitely bleeding now. You know? You've definitely got a bloody nose right now, and you're gonna sound funny when you talk.
Okay.
And then he just starts storming back, and he looks over at you, and he goes, if he is with you, you would best keep a better eye on him.
We have been trying.
Well, clearly you should try harder.
Would
if
you,
want him to
you
stay
want to
alive.
take him? Do you want to take him? Because at this point, like,
If I take him, I'm going to impale him with this sword.
I'm gonna be totally honest.
Oh
man,
no!
we're
Oh no!
about-
Fairgar comes over and he kind of just grabs the man like with both hands. And so I'm gonna roll an intimidation check.
Okay then. Well, okay. So you're grabbing him, and then what?
I'm grabbing him and I'm like, look, you old son of a bitch. You do not threaten my friends.
Fairgar, stop.
He just get completely, and like you're holding him like a good inch or 2 off the ground. He just looks at you like completely unfazed, and he goes, "Your friend is clearly a wretched scumbag who breaks into people's rooms.
Fairgar,
I have every right to want to hurt him.
Fairgar, put him down now.
I don't care who you are. I don't care. He just tells you, let go of me right now."
Christ almighty, we're from the Lord's Alliance.
I throw him towards the brick wall behind him.
Okay, you toss him, and he goes.
No, I throw him like I am like trying to hurt him.
I mean, like, okay then. Make a improvised attack.
I was gonna just say athletics, strength, or a straight strength check, just throwing him.
Well, because you're trying to do it.
Yeah.
Just a straight strength check then. Okay, yeah, you throw him, and you manage to have him. Yeah, he hits up against the, with a, and he goes, "Well, clearly the Alliance has considerably lowered their standards."
I put myself in between this man and Fairgar, and I go, Fairgar, take Mar inside and go now.
All right, Mar, let's go.
I say okay.
That was surprisingly succinct.
Out of here.
I'd like to point out,
and
so far,
the second they're gone, Del like immediately turns around and kneels down next to the guy, and he's like, "Are you hurt? Let me see."
I say, Fairgar, hey, you wanna sleep in my room? I got an extra bed.
Wait, yep,
I'm
fine.
That's not even a question. You don't get a choice in this. Okay. I'm doing it with whether you like it or not.
Excuse me, we're in the middle of the
thing. Okay.
Is he actually fine?
Help yourself to some water.
Yeah, he maybe just got like a bruise from that. Like he just waves, like it's just waving up, like get off of me, as he just gets back up and then puts the sword part back into his cane.
Well,
he goes,
I cast healing. I cast healing word on him regardless, just as a courtesy.
All right, you do that, and then he's just still looking at you with just this very, very unhappy expression on his face.
Yeah.
Well, you'd best. I was going to. The DM is having another one of his famous strokes. He goes, "You'd best keep your friends on shorter leashes if you wish to survive here."
God, it's like trying to herd. I don't know. What's the hardest animal you can think of to try to herd?
Tarrasques.
Yeah, okay, a Tarrasque works for me. I'm sorry, sir.
Those aren't animals, they're monstrosities.
I don't know what.
You're a pup. I will say you seem decent enough, but honestly, you have nothing to apologize for.
Look, Mar is just. I don't know. Fergar is protective of his friends. They're not bad people. Well, Fergar's not a bad person. The Dragonborn. I'm sorry.
I gathered as much.
Are you sure you're all right? Do you need anything?
Like he just stands there cross-armed, just looking at you rather. Like he's in his like imagine like freaking Christmas Carol Ebenezer Scrooge style pajamas. Just like.
I mean, Dell's shirtless, so he got straight up out of bed too. So.
Seduce him.
No.
But oh shush you now. Sorry, you got me distracted here for a moment. Shirtless Dell got me distracted. No,
I can't blame you.
Wait, what? When did Mars start DMing this? No,
Mars just watching out the window.
So he goes, "It's fine. I am fine. Just keep your friends away from my room."
I will do my best. I am so sorry.
If I see him anywhere near my place of...
You have my cordial permission to at least maim him.
Well, we'll have to see if that happens.
So just total question. Since I technically did say words and that's what woke him up, is his journal soiled or not?
Yes. You did technically cast the spell, he just heard you.
Haha.
Because your stealth check was just below his passive wisdom.
Can't wait for him to try to read that
or his
now.
Passive perception.
My name is Ulrich Delrose. I loathe to say that I am semi-responsible for...
Wait, you said it's thaumaturgy is what you cast, right?
Prestidigitation, I thought.
Oh yeah, prestidigitation.
Yeah, thaumaturgy is a cleric spell list.
That's right. Okay then.
This has been a highly productive night.
Yeah, so he goes. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, he goes. If nothing, he goes. If there will be no further. No, sorry. Let me start over. Okay. So yeah, you say all this stuff, and he goes. If you'll excuse me, barring any further intrusion upon my personage.
Again, I can't begin to apologize enough.
I will retire now to my room.
Right.
Where hopefully I can spend the rest of the evening uninterrupted.
Of course.
And unmolested. And
that is the ideal, isn't it?
And he just storms back into the...
I'm surprised the bartender didn't the innkeeper didn't wake up and just throw us
Del...
out.
Oh no, yeah, no, believe me, I was about to say at this point, the frickin' Markovs are at the door as he's walking by, both of the, and they're looking out and they're what's going on,
Hey, Danica, remember when you said that kids can be shit sometimes?
She kind of gives you this knowing look, and she gives you this knowing look, and she just kind of sighs, and she goes, "What did they do? What did they do?"
Well, imagine your little shit kid was a fully grown adult and had access to weaponry and sharp and like magic.
What did they do?
Well, my good old friend Omar decided it would be a great idea to try to sneak into one of the other guests' rooms. And before you ask why, I do not know. I'm not joking. I think he has a compulsive disorder. Like, I think he's unwell.
She just looks at you and she goes, "You know he can't be allowed to sleep here anymore."
Oh, but wait, there's more. Afterwards, the guest confronted him about it, rather violently, as justified as that may be. And
I was going to say, he did break into another person's room while they were sleeping.
I am not attempting to defend his action. But of course, our resident protector took exception to it. Look, I handled it. All right, there aren't going to be any more problems. If you could just let this slide, this is the first and only offense. I swear to you right now, it's not going to happen again.
Okay, I know I keep saying all these with disadvantage. It's just, I'm only saying disadvantage because this is a really hard sell here. Like, I'm not trying to just give you constant. This is a really hard sell.
I walk over and I grab her hand and I go, please listen, please, I'm desperate. Just give me this one mulligan. And I pull my hand away and there is a platinum piece in her hand.
Don't give her a platinum piece.
I'm giving her a platinum piece.
All right. All right. Considering that, I will rescind the disadvantage on the persuasion check. She looks at you.
Dude, Corbin.
Gives like a really deep sigh, and she goes.
Are my spirit animal right now.
She goes, "I hear a single complaint.
And we're out.
Any of them.
We're out. Promise."
Yes.
I'll give you another platinum piece if that happens.
She's like, "I don't really want the money. I would rather
want the
not
client.
have
Got it.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Noted.
One of your friends just shatters one of my pictures, and then another one breaks into another guest's
Eyes like a hawk. Danica, look at me. Look at me. Are you looking?
She is looking.
Eyes like a hawk.
She just sighs, like, puts her fingers to her fingers to her temples, and just with like the deepest of sighs, just walks back off.
I call after her, "You're a good woman, Danica."
And yeah, I'm just moving her over here for the time being. But yeah, she goes back to her room upstairs.
You guys happy you have a party diplomat yet?
I was just hoping for a good old
situationally, like this particular situation.
Man, you
diplomats
guys
are good, but
I just want to say is, you guys have a really shitty track records with bars in this place.
I'm trying to
You're not even a diplomat. You're like a prison fucking
no,
like.
It's not so much you're literally just.
You are trying to barter for like a party member's freedom.
No, you're like the people that follow the kids around in school when they need them. You're like that from our right now.
So I guess I go back upstairs. One platinum piece poorer.
I hate you did that. It's not worth it.
And I go over and I crack open the door for Mar's room.
All right, so just while this whole thing's been going on, what have Fergar and Mar been doing?
I'm sitting.
Cucumber water.
I gratefully accept it, and I kind of just sit like cross-legged, staring at him.
All right, you are giving Mar the death glare. Yeah, you're giving Mar the death glare. And then Ulrich kind of peeks in. Anyone
And
got
I
anything
step
to say?
inside and I close the door and I go, "You guys are expensive."
I look over at Dell, and I'm like, I'm really sorry. I overreacted. He threatened Mar, and I know Mar deserved it, but I just can't. I can't allow, anyone in our party, because you guys are like family to me. Just as annoying as Mar is, he's family, and I just can't allow that.
All right. I'm not really the person you ought to apologize to, but I accept it regardless. I'm glad you apologized, Farragar. And
I say, wow, no need to have that tone. He just
actually, I think there was
I
very
was gonna apologize.
Okay,
well,
I'm
if
listening.
You're gonna accuse me like
Accuse
that sort of tone. I don't really feel the need to apologize anymore.
I just shout from the other room, just shut up and go back to sleep.
I say, yeah, Del.
Farragar,
Farragar's in my room.
if he tries to leave this room, knock him unconscious.
Gladly.
Thank you. You are a good man, and you're a gentleman and a scholar,
I tried.
and you owe me a platinum piece.
I just put all my money in the bank, son. Just pull it out of there.
I exit the room and I go face down on the bed and I groan softly into my pillow.
I ask Farragar if he's gonna go to sleep.
No.
I ask him if he will then go fill up my water. Because
No.
someone has to do it, and if I can't leave.
I will escort you.
No, don't.
Okay,
no,
thank you.
don't let him.
You're not in the room!
For fuck's sake, how much
Okay,
water
let's
does
go.
one elf need? This is here's the thing, because seriously, like it's a decent sized pitcher.
When are
But
you
at
gonna
this
go
point,
piss?
He's had like 3-4 gallons of water in one evening. I'm pretty sure.
No, just say that he has water poisoning now.
Yeah, you take freaking 3 points of water poisoning damage. No, whatever.
Okay.
It's okay. Yeah, so I'm guessing Farragar is just going to stay up and just watch Mar until sunrise. Yes, no, maybe so.
Oh, I'm watching Mar until everyone else wakes up, and then I'm gonna go to sleep.
Fair enough. All right, that's fair. That's fair, Gar.
Oh,
All right,
Jesus.
that's that bad joke out of the way. All right. So, does Mar attempt to do any sort of shenanigans, or does he just lie there doing nothing for like the next couple hours it takes for morning to come?
I ask Farragar if he wants to cuddle.
No. You can cuddle with my mace.
I say, okay. And I take your mace.
Yeah, no, that's. Yeah, I like to imagine that's not what I meant, and then you just get a mace to the face.
I kind of just swing the mace towards him, intentionally missing.
I say, fine, well... Are you cold?
No.
Are you hot?
I am content.
And then we'll just assume that for like the next several hours, it's just Mar being an ass, trying to freaking goad responses out of Farragar.
Can we hear them at all in the other room?
No, I'll just
maybe
be consistently making his covers cold and then hot and then cold and then hot.
What fucking level do I learn silence at? I need to know this information right
I
now.
think that's like a 4th level spell.
God damn
No,
it.
see, just have Farragar make
Oh.
it mostly keep from just charging him through the fucking wall.
You're not gonna want to have silence because my Mar is far worse.
You are Mar. You are literally the worst.
Dell weeps softly.
I mean, the thought crosses your mind. I could always just sleeper hold him. I could always just sleeper hold him. Always just sleeper hold him. Anywho,
I'm considering putting him through the window.
God. Look,
Is
I already promised
Oh,
you guys wouldn't make it.
Yeah, it's
For the record, whenever we're
Dude,
back
it's
in the
like-
room, I do take off my red cloak and I
Put on
put
the
on
bed.
the cloak of the bat.
I don't know how we're managing to make
And he
less
goes-
progress than last time.
Hey, I say at first it was Fergus that was the one policing Mar. Now it seems to be Dell.
Well,
And
that's
now
because
Fairguard-
Gus is getting tired of it.
No, Dell's not policing him. He's damage controlling. Fergus is prevention. I'm just triage.
And I'm just the brawn.
So anyway, all right, it's morning time, and yeah.
If only it was the other kind of morning time after he got fucking murdered for trying to rob someone.
Like, at first trying to see if there was anything worth stealing, and then trying to scare the shit out of the guy by leaving, like, magical bloodstains in his journal for a reason that absolutely fucking escapes me.
Because he didn't have anything worth stealing. That's why he's fighting him for not having any valuables.
Okay,
literally.
you know what you do then? You know what you do? You leave.
Yeah.
You go away very quickly.
Fairguard goes and he opens the window by Mar.
Oh yeah, I should have just taken the journal out of the room and then done it.
Yeah.
Actually,
Fairguard opens the window.
out of the room for a period of time while you fucking.
Then
read
suddenly you hear the sound of a high elf screaming, and then splat.
Please, please, God, please, please just go to sleep.
No, it's morning. No, it's morning at this
Oh,
point.
thank
Yeah.
fuck. Oh my God.
All right.
Yeah.
At this point, like Fairguard is like he opens the window, and he points, and so I'm pointing at Mar, and I'm like, dude, if you do not cut this shit out, I will throw you out this window, and I will have no regrets about it. And then I leave the window open, and I storm back to the bed and continue staring at him.
Does the window make the room colder?
I mean, like a slight breeze comes in, but
Yeah.
Then I warm my covers to compensate.
I mean, your covers are already warm. You've been sitting on them for like 3 hours.
Can we just get on with
Yeah, I'm surprised none of you have said anything. I told you it's morning. You guys wake up.
it? Yeah.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking
Can Eddie
die.
burn
Like right now, like have you seen the pictures of those angry ass fucking Muppets and their entire face scrunches up? That's my face right now.
That is my
Gentlemen?
face and Jimmy's face.
Well, guys, gentlemen, welcome to my fucking world every week.
There's
At
a
least
deep,
we're funny though.
there's a deep-seated despair inside of me that I cannot escape.
Oh, I'm funny though.
I don't know. I can't.
I'm so annoying, but it's funny.
No, it's not.
Okay.
That's not
It
very
is
why you're so stupid.
Yep,
It
there
is-
we go. Yep, that old Kermit face. So anyway, all right, what
I'm-
do the rest of you do then?
I am in actual physical pain. There's.
All right,
It's not a cookie.
all right.
Oh
So anyway,
my god.
so okay, what does Fergus, Eddie, and freaking Dell do?
I get dressed and I leave the room,
All right.
Same.
and I go immediately to check on fucking Fairguard and Mar.
You see an extremely annoyed-looking Dragonborn in a very freaking. What would be the best word? Not coy. That's honestly that's too nice.
Smarmy.
Yeah, smarmy-looking elf sitting on the bed across from him.
I look at Fairguard and I go, "Did you get any sleep?"
Please take this piece of shit away from me so I can sleep, or I will throw him out this window, or I will obliterate him with my lightning breath.
Okay. Mar, I think Fairguard might actually kill you, so maybe you should
Come with us.
Sounds good. I am hungry.
All right, let's
And
get some
thirsty.
food.
I take my pitcher on the way out.
You had 6 gallons of water.
No,
Honest
you're
to
not
God.
thirsty anymore. Your thirst has been quenched for the next week. You are not thirsty.
Like, okay, you know what? No,
You
what
are
you should do.
waterlogged. No, you're
What you should do.
Ever take
Let
another
him
drink?
Let him get his fucking water so that you can say that he died from like fatal brain fluid imbalance.
If your character ever intakes any amount of liquid from any source ever again during any of this campaign ever, I will insta kill him.
Yeah, no,
He
you
will pop like a water balloon.
I'm waiting for the point where
you're
like he
about-
has
okay,
to
no, You're
piss.
about to pick up the pitcher, but suddenly your hand just freezes. You can't pick it up for whatever reason. Your arm, you just can't get any closer to this pitcher.
How about you just say at one point he accidentally dropped it?
Well, no, because then you'd have another freaking broken pitcher to have to pay for.
And then you'd be banned from the inn.
Yes, because literally, you guys are on the thinnest of fucking ice right now. Like, no joke, if you hadn't gotten such a good roll, Mar, at the very least, would have been kicked out.
I was hoping for that. It'd be the perfect excuse to go to the castle.
You mean instead of literally just going to the castle
You literally
without
could've just-
causing a scene?
You literally
I'm
could've
going
just-
to vomit.
But I needed
blood
water,
into
guys.
My own mouth.
I was
No,
gonna go to the
really?
castle possibly that night, but I was just
Like,
really
assuming-
thirsty.
Assuming we wound up getting there at like say 5, maybe 6 o'clock, late evening. Morning typically tends to happen like between 6 and 7 o'clock. That is over the course of 12 hours. That was like what did you say, Dylan? Like 2-3 gallons of water?
No, like 3-4 gallons, because like again, it's like a gallon pitcher.
That picture of Kermit freaking out with teeth that you've posted is the most relatable image I have ever felt. I've formed a spiritual connection with the aura that this image presents.
I just wanted to make actual progress after last week.
Yeah, but then Mar.
We didn't even accomplish anything with that. We literally got to an inn, watched him drink more water than humanly possible. He drank so much water, I could have cast water and not the fucking died. The worst part is
That's like what?
the stupidest part of the night isn't me wanting to act like a child and pass myself off as one, despite that sounding incredibly stupid, and somehow this is worse by another fucking league.
We have had 2 sessions over the course of 3.5 weeks, and we have not gone through a single combat encounter.
I'm fucking sobbing.
Which I can excuse that
no,
if there was
gentlemen.
interesting content happening, not Mar trying to find the most in character way to kill himself.
Okay, no joke. I feel like we are actually approaching a 1 on the Henderson scale here.
We
We're actually approaching a 1.
I know how we solve the one. It's lots of fire.
There have been. This is not
Okay,
an
so the
exaggeration.
next time something like this happens, and you hear "Stop, assassin!" Here's what you do: you roll over and go back to sleep.
Okay, this is not an exaggeration. There has been at least 5 minutes of this 5 entire minutes of this campaign dedicated to Mar describing himself getting water from a well.
I want to die. Can we just kill him and I'll play both the rogue and the wizard in this campaign? Robin magically appears.
I
You know,
was very.
that sounds like a good idea. Like, just
Like,
Robin appears, just like fucking murks Eddie in his sleep, eats him, takes his place.
No,
Stabs the
replace
rogue.
replace Eddie with Mar.
I
No,
That
I mean-
accomplishes nothing.
No. Sorry, I mean to say replace. You said he kills and eats Eddie. It takes. I said no.
Yeah.
Replace me with
No,
Mar.
no, but see, then Gus just kills Mar for funsies.
No. See,
No.
I just basically am playing
have
two
Robin
characters.
kill Mar, and then have Robin take Mar's place.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry we're spending so much time on this, but I feel like this is a rant that is needed to happen for like 3 sessions.
At least.
Yep.
At this point, just go to the fucking castle.
Just if you're so
No,
fucking
yeah,
desperate.
just have a solo, just have a solo session at some point tomorrow, and just go to the castles to describe
I
how
can't
horribly you get murdered.
believe this is why. How did? What? Where am I? Like,
I am I have tried so hard to in my mind's eye go through the thought processes that are going through your head, and there are none. It is these schizophrenic rambling
Follow.
of just a guy that's been locked in a padded cell for 3 years, being fed nothing but gray mush out of a rubber bowl.
Okay.
So are we continuing? Because I need to get some more water.
No.
If you go and get water again, I might drown you in the
I am
well.
going to be. Okay, peace. If you bring up this whole water thing again, I will actually rocks fall and Mar dies. I am not even joking. Just freaking a rock just comes through, smashes through the freaking roof, just crushes you. I am not even kidding. I will make that. I will actually do that. I am not lying. I will actually kill you.
Can we just make
Right
Fairguard
here,
just
right
brutally murder him?
No.
Yeah, if you want, I'd also allow that.
Yeah.
All right, I vote that.
You know what? See, here's the thing. This is a situation that would have solved itself the previous night through one simple non-action. Just roll over.
Fairguard rescinds the ways of the paladin, becomes a fighter, and just brutally murders Mar.
No. You become a blackguard.
Even better.
Yeah. Do a blackguard.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Blackguard.
Okay, so anyway. Okay, let's actually try to realize. But wait, what time? Oh, it's already almost half past midnight.
That's why I was so angry.
I'm fucking disassociating right now.
We started at 8. In 4.5 hours,
You got to town.
we got to town, spent the night, and
We literally spent the night in there. We literally spent the night in the tavern.
D&D in real time.
That's what we're doing. We're literally spending the night and pretending to drink water.
I can't.
I'm dying on the inside.
my grandpa's gonna ask me, man, you were being real loud last night. What happened? What happened in the session? It's oh, we just yelled at the rogue for drinking 4 gallons of water.
Well, cucumber water, technically.
And then he's gonna be dude, what the fuck? And I'm yeah, I know.
I'm laughing because this is funny, but it's not funny, haha. It's more of an oh god no sort of thing.
This is like the midlife crisis panicked laughter type of laughing.
This shit is funny like a yellow turd.
Okay, so let's. Okay.
It's cause for more worry.
Look, everyone. Look. Let's just take a deep breath.
Yep.
And kill ourselves.
I've been trying.
Shush. Just look. Just in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay.
This happens every time.
Yeah.
In any case, the session is probably going to have to end pretty soonish.
I
Maybe.
know.
I
Look,
don't
we're
know.
gonna wrap it up here. Okay, look. We'll just.
We
Go
might as
down
well just start a podcast at this point.
Yeah, it's basically what it is. Anyway, it's just freaking 6 dudes.
I'm
who
so
talk
sorry,
about-
Twitch stream.
6 dudes who talk about shit and occasionally play tabletop roleplay.
Oh my god, you guys need to check Twitch chat.
Okay, this is actually really funny. It's a role-playing game where you can play as anything you want, go on adventures with your party, and enjoy epic quests with interesting NPCs. Maybe you're a daring archer or a trickster rogue. Maybe you're just a compulsive fuckwad who only drinks water and seeks to do events because you wanted to go fuck this.
Yeah, alright, I'll give you that one, Hawthorne. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Oh my god.
Like,
Jesus
I feel
Christ,
bad
there's
when
8 people in here.
Like, I feel bad
Okay,
when
one of them is
ran,
me.
But
Okay,
oh
one
my
of them is also
God.
me. Now there's 9.
I'm one of them because I'm reading the chat.
Okay.
Hi, Sherlock.
Hey Sherlock, what's
Okay.
going on, man?
Sherlock,
wait.
I miss you
Okay.
at this point.
Okay, we're
Okay,
done.
wait. There's 10. Okay, how many of this is us? Like
You
I'm
you
in the-
can
I'm-
literally click a button.
Oh wait, does it tell you?
I'm Santh.
Wait, where does it
Yeah,
say
'cause,
who
like-
all is there?
Basically, there's Sherlock. There's Mr. Cronin. That's you. There's Peace Demon.
No, but where does it say who the people are?
Oh, basically at the bottom underneath the send message, there's a little 3 horizontal bars.
Oh, okay. I see.
I'm still fucking wiping tears out of my eyes, you guys. We gotta
All
keep
right.
the ball rolling.
Okay.
Can Fairground? All right, so guys, just take Mar and let me sleep, so I don't
Yeah,
kill
okay.
Mar.
We do that.
Yes. Yes. Take.
We
take
head
the-
downstairs.
Okay. Yeah. You have breakfast and shit.
Yep. Do we see anybody? Like,
Like no early morning. Like. Oh wait, is that a person? Hang on one second. Oop. Oh no, that was you. Sorry, that was you.
excuse me.
That was
Oh
you. Sorry,
my
folks.
god!
Okay, look. Here's the thing. There are like 8 invisible tokens scattered about this place. Okay, it's literally just for like, yeah, okay. There's a few people in here, and I just pop them into existence. You know what I mean? Okay. It is hard when you guys are on top of things. It's hard to tell what is what. Okay, because there's your picture superimposing with the other picture, and I can't tell. It's some weird amalgamate that I can't tell what it is. Okay. All right. This is just a full-blown 1 on the Henderson scale. Like, we actually achieved a 1 on the Henderson scale.
Oh, we are way past
One on the
one.
Henderson scale would like completely derail the campaign. Like Strahd would be a non-issue by this point if it was a 1.
Yeah.
Not because he's not a threat, but because we just don't like we have been given other more important things to care about in the scene.
Okay, but all right. So yeah, you go down. You have breakfast. Yeah, you go down. You have breakfast. You hear
some point
Ismark and Irina, and Ismark is just. And then they're just kind of like, what was all that commotion last night? We thought it would be best just to stay in our rooms.
You made the right decision.
Actually, I'm pretty sure he'd make less of a fuss if he was just raised as a zombie, and he'd still probably have better reactions from literally everyone if he were a zombie.
Ismark, Irina, I've only known you for a short amount of time, but I care at least a little bit about you and your mental well-being. Therefore, I have to warn you, you're gonna want to drop this. Just for the sake of whatever shreds of sanity you still have left, or hope in humanity, just don't ask.
They both just give you a really confused look, and they just kind of eventually they just kind of slowly nod.
I recognize your concern. I appreciate it. Don't weep for me, I am already dead.
Oh, wait.
What's for breakfast?
I don't know, freaking
Beet
eggs
soup.
and eggs and
Bread?
You bread some freaking eggs and doesn't matter at this point. Breakfast. You have breakfast.
We eat.
Yes, you have food. Yes.
Gus chugging in this corner, trying to drink away his sorrows and frustrations.
Breakfast brandy. Both
Yeah.
start with B. Dinner
Actually, you know what?
whiskey.
I'm sitting with the other mustachioed man.
Dinner to alcohol.
Jesus.
I warm my eggs to the.
They're all ready.
I go over and I take his eggs and eat them.
All right. Do you try to stop him?
No, that is fine.
All right then.
Or
You
I
take your
have-
eggs.
Stop that. You stop that right now.
Sustenance.
And then I walk all the way back over here and sit down and eat my own goddamn eggs.
Yeah, he eats your eggs first, and then he goes back and then eats his eggs
Like
second.
I'm halfway through. Like I smell magic. Walk over there. No, that will not do. Since I'm assuming for a lot of the night, Eddie was just sitting there, faintly hearing people in the other room going. At one point, he has like the puppet in his hand, the puppet covering his puppet's ears.
Yep.
And I'm just out cold.
Yeah. Eddie eats Mars breakfast.
Upon him eating my eggs,
If you go out to the
cool
well,
his
I'm
egg.
murdering you.
Oh no, you won't have to.
Okay, apparently Mar is attempting to reciprocate and eat your eggs, Eddie.
No. I'm not trying to eat his eggs. I'm trying to cool his eggs.
Okay, I don't care if they're cold.
They're probably already cool-ish because by the time they took him to eat your eggs.
Yeah.
I ask Eddie if he would like any peppers on his eggs.
Oh, I would love some.
All right. He pulls out his handy spice pouch and whispers, crushed reds, and he sprinkles it on the top of his eggs.
After a few bites, I just stare at the pouch or try to look at where it would be. That is one of the greatest inventions magic has ever made.
I know, right?
You're welcome for that, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Like, just as soon as I read that in the Xanathar's Guide, I was like, well, I have to figure out a way to give this to Fergus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that wound up working out great. Thank you very much, Dylan. But yeah, everyone finishes breakfast, probably tries to quietly pass time while waiting for Farragar to catch up on his rudely interrupted sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And
Sorry.
Yeah, right. We were supposed to deal
Sorry,
with
just
Baron,
the whole
weren't we?
ridiculous of this. Sorry, I spaced out there for a second. I'm losing it at this point. Sorry,
Yeah.
what'd you say you did?
Oh, basically, like, just I'm guessing that everyone winds up finishing their breakfast while waiting for Farragar to finish his rudely interrupted sleep.
I mean, he's probably going to be asleep for probably at least another 4 hours if you
Well, I
wanted
mean-
to. I mean, like I said,
That's kind of not how sleep works, but I mean, if that's what you call...
well, because here's the thing. It was like halfway through the night, right?
yeah.
And you need like, presumably, it'd be
The
like,
average adult needs, like, 6 to 8 hours.
yeah. And we'll just say that, and we'll just say, and also he's been drinking.
So he's trying to sleep that off.
Yeah, so he's probably gonna need like at least 4 hours. So
Alright.
you figure he'll probably be a little while. Well, Drew, is Farragar the type who would probably sleep in a bit?
Yeah, especially if he had been drinking.
That's-
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot that I turned push to talk on. Yeah, no, he definitely needs some extra sleep from all of the wine he drank last night.
And all the wine he had to deal with.
Oh yeah, yeah, he'd be somewhat hungover, basically. Oh man, having to watch Mar slightly hungover and him just freaking pestering you for hours. Jesus. Farragar does not deserve that. Anyway.
No,
So
that's why
this
he was
is-
ready to kill him.
Yeah, so what was it? So the party can either wait 4 hours or so for Farragar to wake up, or they could, because again, I mean, the idea is being you're just kind of going around town.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd rather do
figure we
something
could
'cause
probably
start
you
crazy.
know, find stuff.
I was gonna say, at the very least you could take a look around town and then report back to him.
Around
Like, fuck
town.
you.
Bring it around town. All right, so
And this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this.
and this and that and this that and this that and then.
And on your
Right.
right foot, don't forget it.
All right. Well, to be honest, this feels like a decent enough place to call it. Just you're about, like, so, I mean, next session, Farragar is going to be kind of not there for the beginning part because presumably you guys are going, at least going to be doing a little bit looking around town.
Mm-hmm.
So it might not be too much action for you, Drew. At least at the beginning, anyway.
That's fine.
But yeah, so I think this is enough madness for one evening. What say all of you?
Yeah, those of us that feel like staying up until 2 a.m. can gripe on our own time.
Next time on Progress in Dungeons.
What progress?
And to think, this is going slower than Spooktacular and less interesting.
But the water, though.
I wish it was poison, or contained like Legionnaires or dysentery or something.
It is like trying to coax information out of a literal rock.
It's like trying to freaking squeeze moisture
Without
out of a rock. But yeah, so all right, we'll call it here, gentlemen.
All right, sure. One for the record books, ladies and gents.
Anything we can
All right,
we should
stream,
do
good
before
night.
I go
Thank you
and
for
scream
coming
into a
out.
pillow for 12 hours straight.
Thank you for coming out. You guys have been awesome. We play every Saturday. We usually start between like 8:30 and 9:30 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys like what you see, hit the follow and join us again next week.